Feeling brave tonight? How brave? Brave enough to do battle with ferocious dragons, alien fae, and bandits? Brave enough to survive the stolen lands? Close your eyes and imagine that you are your character. Imagine that you are a cavalier, seeking victory through mastery of tactics. Imagine that you are a blood rager, with the fury of dragons pulsing through your veins. Imagine that you are a halfling paladin, fighting for justice with your mighty boomstick. Imagine that you are a monk, fueling incredible feats with mastery of the self. Imagine that you are a nimble thief, stealing both time and valuables in equal measure. Imagine the treasure, the power, and imagine the evil that you will smite on this, your grand adventure. You find yourself on a dusty but well-maintained trade route stretching from Brevoy to the city of Rossland. As you continue down the road, you notice the scent of lilacs coming from a patch to your left, and you hear the calls of several birds off in the distance. Many of you have not had the chance to meet before setting off on this quest, and you find this quiet trade route to be the perfect place to introduce yourself and to learn more of your fellow explorers. Although this road leads to the city of Rossland, your actual destination is considerably closer. A small trading post on the border of the Stolen Lands, run by a man named Oleg. You have been tasked by the Sword Lords of Rostov to explore and reclaim the Stolen Lands, specifically an area known as the Greenbelt. This region, though it has been settled time and time again, has never been kept by civilization. The monsters and bandits, the spirits and fae, even the very land itself, seems to undermine any attempts to tame this wild region. Nevertheless, it has fallen to you to tame it. Will you succeed where all others before you have failed? Or will you be the cause of yet more ruins to dot the landscape? Your chances are bleak, but glory cannot come without such great challenges. And now, it is time to begin your adventure.
You go to the skills tab, go to perception, and just click the dice next to it.
1 second, D. I'll reply now. Freaking OBS crashed on me now.
Wow, is that?
Hopefully the first part of this rousing campaign wasn't lost.
I didn't do much.
Oh, you're recording this too?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Nice.
That was fun. So anyways. So, Nemo, what are our surroundings right now? What are our surroundings?
Well, the floating head told us what our surroundings are.
Well, like,
Yeah,
it was
you're on
kind
a
of
rather
hard to
dusty
listen to the
road.
floating head when all the four of you were talking over it. So,
Like, is it going through a meadow or like through a
It's
canyon?
very flat. There are some rolling hills kind of off to the distance, but for the most part, it's a really flat area. You can kind of make out where you think Oleg's is, even from where you are. It's pretty flat.
can I, even though it's flat, can I just like looking around? Can I try to just like do a very overdramatic motion? Try to swipe a decent enough little flower to show to our lady friend over here. Just do like I'm just like, oh.
There's a field of lilacs to.
Yeah, there are plenty of flowers around.
Okay, then can I want to use a sort of sleight of hand movement to be like when she has to be with a flower.
You are trained.
I want to sleight of hand like a flower from her air and just present to her like if I always had it.
Yeah, no, you can absolutely roll a sleight of hand to try and. Dang. Okay. Would you like
Opposing
to?
perception.
Yeah.
See what? Do I have to roll?
No.
No, no. D has to roll a perception.
Oh, D has to roll perception.
Yeah, I was even gonna put a -5 just for circumstances, but no, yeah, you don't notice as Zach picks up the flower. Although you don't know the name of Zach yet, because there's only been one name given so far.
And I'm gonna.
So yeah, the flower seems to come out of nowhere.
A flower for the lady, miss.
She takes it and kind of smiles at that and tucks it into her hair, and it's like, perhaps you're not hopeless after all.
He like has like this little smile, like he was hoping she would give him her name. Like, thank you. Though I would love to perhaps know your name so I can know you.
Psycho.
Tycho.
A pleasure to.
The pleasure's all mine, ma'am. You may call me Bastion. Zach Bastion.
Meanwhile, you see the fire in the background digging in the dirt.
Was that about the dirt?
Angel's just gonna yell, "Hey, wait up, guys!"
Wow, we left you behind?
Yeah, I found a rock on the side of the road.
Yeah, and I'll help guide the donkeys and make sure that they're not falling behind or anything. And
Hopefully you didn't ruin my moment. I'm having a moment little here, so don't
I
interrupt
tripped and
it.
fall on my face too. Let's just do that.
Face palm.
You ruined it.
Forget your aspirations of love here, okay? He fell on his face.
Is he okay?
It's happened before. He'll get over it.
I was hoping you would say something like that, JP. Or Muffin, sorry.
Either
It's fine.
or.
Your friend there is quite uncoordinated.
At times, yes. But he has a few useful skills.
I mean, if he does fall on his face that often, I couldn't imagine why he needs a bag over it. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
It does add a bit of protection, at least.
I see.
Perhaps some balance training might help with that.
I've tried.
Don't worry. They're all awkward before they hit puberty. I'm sure the little guy.
Yeah.
I'm fully grown. I'm a halfling.
Oh. Well, then
Can
you-
I do a perception
You're all
check
welcome to
see
do a
if he looks like
perception.
halfling?
You're all welcome
I
to do a
don't have
perception
to.
check. Yeah.
Okay then.
Let's see. Because you look like your picture only with a bag over your
Oh!
head, right?
Oh, that's a 20.
Pretty much.
Okay.
I think I'm actually wearing full armor, if I remember right. But
So-
it's light armor.
Oh, okay. So do you have any parts of skin exposed, like your hands or around your, like, ankles?
Let me remind myself what I have for armor. Oh, I just have a chain shirt, so I'm pretty sure I have quite a bit of skin exposed in different places.
Okay, so it's not
Nothing
terribly
inappropriate.
hard. Right. Oh, yeah. No, yeah, you all notice that he's very green-skinned and shaped wrong for a halfling.
You are the most sickliest halfling I have ever seen.
Psycho is just fully aware this is a goblin.
Mommy always said that I was different from the other children, that I was brought up to be special.
How right she was.
Yeah.
That's quite interesting.
Are there any oddly shaped flowers around?
I'm sure among all the flowers, you can notice an oddly shaped one.
Okay, I notice an oddly shaped one and completely lose track of what I'm doing.
All right then. So, does anyone else in the party notice, or do you just kind of drift ahead of him?
No, this time
Yeah.
people are paying attention to him, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep a closer watch, and I'll snap my fingers in front of his face like, "Hey, hey!"
That was worth it.
Oh,
Come on.
what? Oh, right.
He may not have a 20-foot move speed, but he might as well.
What's going on here?
I have a dog.
Yes!
That's right. I have a dog that I can ride.
Well,
Okay,
if you
I'm
get
riding.
distracted by the hairs on its head, it'll probably be a little easier for the party to move.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Why don't we just have it where, like, I've tied the donkeys to my saddle,
No,
and
no,
then
I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take out my steel mirror from my pack and set it in your hands. Like, look at that's a shiny thing. Look at that. Okay, just
but all I see is a bag.
Is your friend over there gonna be alright?
he will. I'm not sure about me.
This is gonna be a long walk.
It
Well,
is.
As you think that,
Hasn't it already been that?
yeah, as you think that, you notice that Oleg's trading post is actually getting very close now. You're nearly there.
Ah, good.
So as you approach,
Mhm.
you see that this trading post, almost like an outpost for the way the walls are constructed. The palisades are about 10 to 15 feet high at places, all out of timber for the entire wall. And the gate is open as you approach. As you step inside, and we'll switch over the maps here. As you step inside, you notice a woman standing in the courtyard there, as well as a man up on the roof of the building to your right. Oh, I moved me, but not you guys.
Yep.
Yeah, we're
That
still.
would explain it.
Ah. Boop boop doop boop 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 doop boop. Boop, boop, boop.
So the woman in the courtyard looks like this. The man on the roof looks like this here.
We bought an Indian lion just for me.
Wow, you're a very good artist.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
He's an amazing artist.
Yeah, I've been practicing over the last 5 minutes. But as you step into the courtyard, they both kind of glance up and notice you. The man on the roof pointedly looks away and goes back to whatever he's doing on the roof, and the woman approaches and asks if you are the group from Brevoy.
Yes, indeed we are. The pleasure
Are
is
we?
all ours.
Alright.
Yes, you are the group from Brevoy.
That's where we just walked from.
Alright.
I bowed to the lady.
She is visibly excited to see you. So you've come to help us.
Psychonauts.
You're here to drive away the bandits?
Yes, we are.
Bandits?
We are gonna drive them away, and they will never bother you and the person in the roof ever again.
Well, that's my husband, Oleg. You'll have to forgive him. He's not
Anto
terribly
turns to
keen on.
Bilko and says, "Are bandits the guys that we shoot?"
Yes.
Oh, goody. I've been wanting to shoot something.
Me good at this.
So, so we'll say, yeah, that's Oleg, my husband, and I'm Svetlana. We run this trading post, and Syl have quirked an eyebrow at are those the ones I shoot?
Of course, of course. So, why don't we discuss these matters of dealing with bandits over some nice hot meal?
Yeah, I've made food ready for you, and in anticipation of your arrival. Please join me in the dining room.
Ah, excellent.
So, and so lead you back into this building.
Well,
I would join her in the
I
dining
would
room,
join
but I
you,
can't
but
move my token.
yeah, I would join you, but my legs
Oh,
for some
yeah.
reason
Gotta
will
go
not
to
work,
token.
ma'am.
You-
So if you
none
could
of your
drag
legs-
me over to the table, I would be much appreciated.
By some unearthly presence.
Alright.
It must
You
be the Toledo
slowly,
goblin next to me.
Aha!
you feel a strange paralysis come over you, but
How do
as
we
time
move?
passes, you realize that the weariness from your walk
You
is
can-
starting to
You
fade.
can click and drag your token, or you can use the arrow keys to move space by space.
and
Oh, really? I
you
didn't know
notice
that.
that your legs are beginning to move again.
It's not working. Why is it
He's
not
gotta give
working?
He
you
has to
permissions first.
assign your token to your character,
My legs.
which he didn't because
Because I've
Oh,
forgotten.
okay.
My leg.
it happens.
My leg.
Leg.
And finally, all of your legs have begun working again. And
Oh,
you
wow.
are
I didn't.
There we
I'm
go
like, my
now.
mind is blown that I can do this. Hey, Macarena.
Right.
Are there any interesting toadstools on the way in?
No. They keep the
Oh.
place very clean.
Okay.
There are very few things for you to be distracted by on the way into the kitchen
Is
or the dining room.
Good
is
to know.
this little like fireplace hearth thing between the tables still lit?
This would be
So, like-
midday, like just barely around noon, so no, it would be out.
Oh,
So there aren't any fires around.
No.
Okay, good. Then I'll just
less
go into the.
distraction.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
going to say if there's a
So
fire around, then it'll just be like, ooh, pretty flames.
Yeah, there are there are none there.
Okay.
Our friend has seen a lot of stuff since Nam, apparently.
So yes, we accept her invite into her rather cozy dining room.
It's a little cramped here, but sure.
I'm sure this was meant for less people than what we have here.
You all do still fit in okay, and
I
you
seem to
can-
fit in fine.
Yeah,
I can
you,
do
you
a
all,
good
you all
place
fit
for
just
it.
fine. So there's
How long is
no
this? I need
trouble
my
there.
falsetto to do it.
You can just do whatever.
So once you're all comfortably seated around the table, because you do all fit, you just don't fit in the tiles because game mechanics.
I need to take up a 5-foot square, guys.
Yep.
This room isn't big enough for
Have
all
my
of us.
personal bubble. I'm just kidding.
You all scooch in close and settle in for a nice meal. She brings out a hearty stew, some warm bread, and she's even opened a bottle of wine for your arrival.
Ah,
Fancy.
The psycho will finish the last few lines on her song, then very carefully pack her instrument away in her backpack before settling down.
Alrighty.
And and Bilko will very graciously accept the meal and thank her for her efforts and compliment her on the food.
Well, I mean, you've come here to stop the bandits from taking our wares. I mean,
of course.
that's the least I could do.
So, what can you tell us about these bandits?
Well, they started coming a couple months ago. Uh, s- 3 months ago, they started coming. They threatened to burn down the whole trading post, and
How terrible.
they wanted to take me away. And so we had to give them everything we had. They've been coming back every month ever since. Tomorrow is when they're coming again for all the things we have.
Oh, terrible. Don't worry.
It seems we got here just in time then.
We will deal with them post haste.
As long as I get to shoot
Do
stuff.
you know where? Do you know where these bandits come from?
Somewhere to the south. I don't know. It's dangerous to
Go alone.
to really wander far from the road. A lot of terrible monsters to the south of here. Trolls and bandits everywhere.
You hear that, Antal? Trolls, bandits? Kind of like nudges him. Lots of stuff to shoot.
Antal looks up from studying his fork. Shoot? We have something to
Yes.
shoot?
No, not right
Where?
now.
Oh,
No.
Okay, goes back to
Soon,
studying
soon.
his fork.
How many of them usually come to collect their pillaging?
Well, the first time they came, there were 12 of them. Two of them really stood out. There was one woman. She had these two axes, and I think she was in charge. She threatened us a lot. She tried to chop off Oleg's hand, and then stole my ring as payment for not following through. Since then, fewer and fewer have come each time. Instead of her, it's been this other man in these tattered cloaks, and he didn't seem as smart, but he's just as vicious. The last time there were only 4 of them that came, but I don't know how many will be here in the morning. They usually come just after sunrise.
Seems to me the thing to do would be meet them here tomorrow. Then perhaps leave one, figure out where the rest of them are, and follow that to the source and
Oh, right. Yes.
finish the job.
They
And it sounds like they're not exactly expecting a fight.
They won't last 5 seconds against us.
I'm so glad to hear that. It's these past few months have been just a nightmare.
Don't worry. We'll end that nightmare tomorrow. And you'll be able to see us in our full splendor as we bravely save you from those evil people.
Yeah, what he said.
Antal looks up. Evil people? Where?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Just keep. Look at this spoon. Spoon.
Hey, old man.
Now he is completely fascinated
What?
with the spoon.
Any idea
So
how
shiny.
we can prepare this area, or even if we should? I mean, I guess the element of surprise would be pretty important here.
Well, they're not expecting anyone here except for this kind woman here and her husband, so just anyone actually being here besides them is going to catch them off guard.
And at this point, Oleg will actually come walking in. So, you guys are dealing with the bandits?
Yes, we are.
That's the idea.
Plan on cutting them off at the source if we can.
If you need any help, there's plenty of places to hide on the property. There's a whole balcony up on the 2nd floor where you can go if you're maybe got bows,
Do you
crossbows to use, but
when these evildoers come over, do they do you usually do business inside or outside the establishment?
Well, we have our holding pen where we keep all of our supplies while we're waiting to trade them. They just come in, haul them out of there, and then leave. Usually bring a bunch of horses.
But they don't come inside
take
like
it all
this
out.
area where we are right now, right?
Oh no, they come in.
They
Are you
come
done
in.
eating?
Mm. We could ambush them inside.
Well, if you'd care to show us where they usually come by, then I can finish up rather quickly.
Yeah, as soon as you're done eating, I'll show you.
So the old man is gonna take what's remaining of his plate, just kind of like shovel it all into one corner. Just,
Whoa! Jeez!
I think that Antal should
Lovely
probably be
views.
about like that at the start. I didn't
Let's
say
go.
anything.
All right.
You eat like a monster, old man.
I eat like a soldier. Get used to it.
Sure.
Now he'll lead you out here.
The totally not paladin
What's a paladin?
I am a
might
paladin.
notice not Gabo as they're like finishing up. They might notice a series of strangely glowing balls of light hovering above their head.
Oh my.
Wait, balls of light. What are the lights?
4 of them actually. Multicolored lights are just kind of bobbing in the air.
Wait, around me?
Oh yeah, around you.
What?
Yeah, and they're following you around as you move.
I am just like fascinated by them and don't even know what to do. I'll just be like wandering around in this room for the next until this wears
Foreseeable
off.
future.
Pretty lights. Ooh.
It lasts for about a minute before the mysterious balls of light kind of like wink out of existence again.
Where did the lights go?
I'm guessing you're not trained in spellcraft.
Me?
Yeah.
What am I trained in?
Because you
No,
only
I
get
had-
one rank, right?
One thing.
I got 2 actually.
Oh, nice.
Maybe.
Well, no, he's got his fluff skill and then his actual skill.
Right.
Yeah. So I have 1 in alchemy
Okay.
and
That's your fluff
then
skill.
1 in knowledge religion.
Okay. Yeah, you have no idea what these things are. They're just really, really pretty.
Oh, and then I took a point, or for my favorite class bonus, I got a point and ride. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and they're gonna like travel along the walls and the floor, almost like you know how people play with cats with laser pointers.
yeah,
That's
that's what's going to be going on. Yeah,
Congratulations, you're now a cat.
Yay!
Yeah,
I'm
you
I'm
can
almost as
swipe,
intelligent as a cat.
you can swipe through the balls of light, but you just phase right through them.
Can anyone else see the balls of light?
Yeah, Svetlana is going to just be really confused. She'll be able to tell really quick it's not doing any harm, but she'll, especially with your like chasing them around. So I'll actually turn to Psycho and go, "Is he okay? I noticed he's kind of green. Is he ill?"
Oh, he's fine. He's just a little special. And she has like this really
This
big
is slow.
smirk on her face.
You say so.
Our special paladin.
No, it's like he has the
I'm
intelligence
imagining,
of a very
like-
smart chimpanzee.
He chases the balls of light as they go into the wall and just dashes his face against them.
I'm sure that happens several times.
Oh goodness.
Why won't the lights let me catch them? Ah!
Glorious.
So outside,
Oh, so worth it.
so outside, Oleg is showing you this area right here. This section has no roof. It is just a little fenced-in kind of paddock. And inside there are a great deal of trade goods, some furs, some weapons, things of that nature. So this is where we keep all the stuff. They just come in through the gate and take these out of here. Back behind there, and he points kind of over in this direction. Those are the midden heaps for compost. Over there is our stable, and then back that way is the guest rooms.
Mhm.
We got
Anything
this wagon over here, but
So they just tie everything onto their horses. They don't have any wagon or anything else like that.
no, they bring probably about 6-7 horses each time.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking we should take their horses.
All right.
Could think that it might not be too hard to startle them if some idiot will just shoot at the right time.
Yeah, the horses might bolt if they hear gunfire.
Because they've probably never ever heard it in their lives.
Well, and even then, horses don't like that kind of noise.
Yep.
So if we, excuse me. So if we let them in, they might bring their horses inside, start loading them up, and then we can come in and convince them politely to leave. And if they decide not to listen to our kind and gracious words, then we can, of course, show them the door.
I like it.
Oleg will get kind of a look on his face. That's not good enough. You're killing these people. After all the things they've done to us, I don't want them leaving here tomorrow.
He smirks, just, well, my kind and gracious words tend to not leave people in a very, very talkative condition, if you know what I mean.
It's too bad that Antal is still fascinated by the lights.
After they fade, they can reappear and then slowly lead him out of the door towards the other.
Are we gonna do that then?
And actually, I'm gonna kind of look over to the. I'm assuming that this half-orc guy is fairly large in stature. Just gonna kind of like look over to him, and just kind of like pat him on the shoulder, like. And what about you? Do you have any qualms about killing people who rob innocent folks?
I
So I'm
like
guessing
hitting
that-
things really hard.
So I'm guessing I've been let out here now.
Yeah, you are slowly let out by glowing balls of light, which probably gets everyone's attention. I would also.
Wait, so like the glowing balls of light, everyone else can see them, or only I
yeah.
can see them?
Oh yeah, everyone else notices them.
Okay, I was thinking that I was just looking like I was on a drug high running into walls,
No,
which given would be quite hilarious.
Note to self: find a way to make dancing lights invisible.
Check.
but invisible dancing lights is only useful if he can see invisibility. Actually, dancing lights being invisible wouldn't do much because the light
No.
would just
Well-
not appear to have a source.
Yep.
Or if it would just be something where, like, my character sees it but nobody else does, so like a minor illusion of dancing lights.
See, now minor illusion would work perfectly on you.
Anyways.
Anyways.
You probably fail. So, after you're all briefly distracted by the lights and the small green child walking out, I'm trying to remember where the conversation. Oh yeah, it was the hitting things. So At this point, out of character, I would like to point out the charter. I don't know if you've all read that yet, but over in
I have, yeah.
Okay, but over in the handouts there is a bit on the charter, and it specifically calls out banditry and what you are expected to do in the case of bandits.
Execution by sword or rope. Does firing squad work too?
Yes, firing squad is perfectly acceptable.
And as a
It
second
doesn't for
question,
unrepentant bandits.
if we were to catch them alive, I would be allowed to shoot them as a sentence for their crimes, right?
Yes,
Yep.
that would be
Not-
lawful.
Okay, just making sure. So there
No.
is a way that I can shoot people that we capture.
We are contracted by the law to execute any bandits that do not give up banditry.
Even as a paladin, yeah, you'd be allowed to do lawful executions.
Could I do lawful executions of people running away from me who are not giving up banditry? I'm just kidding.
Dude, just
As
shoot
long
him.
as they're not-
Just shoot him.
You know,
As long as they are unrepentant, that's well within the charter.
as long
You
as
just-
you
yeah.
can be certain they're bandits, yeah, actually, you could.
If they're running away, you can assume that
So-
they're running away to do more banditry. So yeah.
Oh gosh, he's gonna.
Yes!
We're getting into some murky territory.
Yeah, well, I mean, murky territory. He's dumb enough for the murky to work, so it's Yeah,
No,
if your liquor starts tasting off, then you know that your god is displeased, and you'll know
Yes.
you messed up.
Don't
And you
worry.
killed the wrong person.
I can
Yeah.
be his moral compass.
Yep, we're counting on you.
Yeah, Psycho is just gonna like come out of the door after the totally not goblin with her hands folded behind her back and looking kind of amused. And then the balls of light are just gonna hover there for another minute before vanishing.
All right. But yeah, so Oleg will seem happier that you guys are looking to take care of the banditry.
Do not worry. We will take great care.
Can I have you guys roll a sense motive?
Okay.
Especially
Sure.
the ones who've been talking to Oleg this time.
Can't my character just be like, I don't know about taking great care. I just shoot people.
Well, you weren't really there for the majority of it. So.
Yeah, no, it'd be more just Z, Andy, and Muffin.
I sense all of the motives.
Well, no, I'm just.
No, Andy was there. He was.
I got a low roll, which makes
It'll
sense.
serve
in this
that.
situation.
I more just figured that my character overheard them saying, "We will take great care," and I'm like, I don't know how to take great care. I just shoot
Well,
things.
this is more of the conversation in general with Oleg.
Yeah. For the sense motive, I know I don't get that.
Right.
Actually, shouldn't it be
There it
Andy who
is.
gets the sense motive, not D?
I
Yeah.
don't think I have anything to sense motive.
You can still roll.
Yeah, you can still roll it.
It's a
So yeah,
wisdom-based
you and
There you
Z.
go.
Yeah, so you and Z both notice that while he's happy about you guys dealing with the bandits, he doesn't seem entirely pleased about you guys being here. He still seems a little bit cold towards you guys.
Sir, you have my word that we will get rid of these bandits for you. Do not worry.
Which word? And the
Yeah, don't worry. The derp
Zach's
squad
gonna-
totally has this.
He's gonna roll his eyes at that.
No, it's not the. I trust you guys can deal with them. I'm not worried there.
Then what is wrong?
You mean what's wrong?
Don't
I-
seem
I
very
feel
happy
you're
to
not-
see us.
I feel that you are not as confident in our abilities as we are.
Oh, I'm sure you can do it.
Exactly.
Can't say I'm pleased about you guys trying to civilize this place, though.
Civilize this
And
place.
The band is nice, but last thing I need is people on my doorstep every day.
Now.
Why own a trading post?
I was about to say.
Because I'm out here in the middle of nowhere. I can ply my wares, and I don't have to deal with all that crap of the city.
Well, it's either crap of the city or bandits. You are pretty far away, sir.
Civilization can be rather delightful if you give it a try.
Well, if those damn sword lords would send the guards down like I told them to, I got the money to pay them. They just won't send them down to help. Then we wouldn't have to deal with these bandits at all.
Oh, just looking for some peace and quiet. I can respect that.
And all the traders coming through are saying you guys are here to colonize the whole land.
No. Colonize is not the word. We're just looking out for the small folk.
Our purpose here is mostly exploration and travel. Many people have tried to get a lay of these lands unsuccessfully.
I thought I was here to shoot bad guys.
That too.
That too. By the way, you don't happen to know of any mines or rich stuff? Oh, and any of these bandits? You don't know if they happen to have like robbed any nobles or anything like that, or?
They took my wife's wedding ring. I'd like to get that back from them.
Oh, she did mention she lost a ring. She didn't say it was. Oh.
That is very terrible. You have our condolences.
Woman with the axes took it right off her hand and threw it to one of those slimy men in the group. Not much I can do against an army of them.
We can keep an eye out for it.
Just a plain silver ring with a small pearl on it. Couldn't afford too much at the time.
Ring with a small pearl. Got it.
She nods. We'll see what we can do.
We will get it
fully
back.
Intend to get rid of all of these bandits.
Well, you're welcome to stay in the guest house tonight. If you need help setting anything up to deal with them, I'll be here.
Thank you.
But my wife is staying in the house. I don't want her out here when these things are going down.
It may be for the best for you to stay inside as well.
If I'm not out here to meet them, they might know something's up.
That is true.
Yes, we should try to be hidden until they're inside, and we can spring the trap, as it were.
Wagon's convenient.
If it's not me against 5 of them, I can hold my own.
We can do it.
Well, this stable looks to be rather handy. We can have however many people we need just hiding behind the door, and as soon as we know that they're all in, we can just burst through it and kill them all.
Maybe we should have like a code word or something to indicate that we have sprung the trap and that we should all jump in and attack.
What's a
I have a whistle.
code word? What is?
It's a word we all agree on to say when we want something to happen.
Well, like I said, I
Sounds
have a
fancy.
whistle.
No,
if-
it's not an optical illusion.
No, well, I think what our friend here is trying to say is we should agree that once our friend Oleg here is convinced that all of our bandits are off their horses and in the courtyard, that he says a specific word, and that means we jump out and jump them.
And kill them.
Okay.
can organically weave into the conversation, like have him say taco tonic Chuxican wrestler.
Yeah, I don't think I can remember that. How about I just say, here's all of our stuff for this month.
I like it.
Hmm. You're not worried about them stabbing you when we spring this trap?
Well, I don't exactly plan to be standing next to him.
Well, then I would also recommend stand close to the door as soon as you see it, duck inside, and try to close it behind you.
I can do that.
All right then.
All
Seems
right,
doable
unless
now.
anyone else has anything to add,
Nope.
I think
I
that
like.
should.
I like this plan.
All right. Well, we should make sure we got ourselves set early so that we don't give off any signs of visitation.
We should.
They always come within an hour of sunrise.
Yes.
Do you have a broom I could use, sir?
Yeah, I've got a broom. What do you need it for?
She's a witch.
I intend to mask our entrance here.
Yeah, I mean, we get trappers coming through every now and then. That's where we get the furs. But I mean, if you want, yeah, here you go. They'll go in and get a broom for you.
Okay. Just gonna take it and go a decent ways down the road.
Okay.
Head backwards, obscuring the footprints that were up there.
Alrighty.
So, where should we all hide for the occasion?
The stable?
All of us in the stable at once? No, we should have spread out.
Well, if you think you can avoid being seen from those guys, you could probably hide up on the palisade and jump down and ambush them from above.
I like it. In fact, I shall do so.
Then do it. Why should I have to tell you to do what you're good at? Just do it.
Are you squatting as you tell me that?
No.
No. Just do it.
You know, what are
Yep.
the shape of the roofs?
What do you mean?
Well, what direction are they slanted in, and how high are they?
Just on the buildings here?
Yeah.
They would be. Everything's insured. The guest rooms here, it would be about maybe 8-9 feet up, kind of slanted towards towards where the fire is. The house would be kind of split in the middle, going down the two sides, on the left and right. And the stable would be kind of the same deal, front and back.
Okay.
But the stable would be about 3 feet higher, so more like 11.
And these are like picnic tables, I assume? Okay.
What about the wagon?
No, it's just a wagon that's sitting there. It's
Is it open or covered?
It's open.
Okay.
Could always hide under it.
You could probably hide in it.
You
I
could
smell
ask
it.
Oleg if he has anything for it, but it's open.
Yeah, if he has a covering for the wagon,
Does he have a tarp?
that could be a decent tarp.
Tarp.
Of course, I have a tarp. We have to use it for the furs.
Exactly. Then we,
The tarp!
we can
There's a
just-
tarp, and he'll go back and get you your tarp.
Yeah, we could have a couple of us hide in the wagon, pretend to be boxes or furs.
I'm a box.
It should be
Do 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 do.
those who can be quiet.
I agree.
I can be quiet.
I volunteer for hiding in the wagon.
Antle, sorry, but You're hiding in the stable with me.
Oh, okay. If you say so. Ooh, is that hay over there?
Yes.
Wow, everyone went back.
So is anyone going to tell Ansel that he doesn't have to hide in the stable till the morning?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Oh.
Just gonna let him sleep there.
Hey Nemo.
Yeah.
So this is like a little building, right?
Yeah. Those are the guest rooms.
What does the roof look like?
That roof is about
That's
8
really
to 9 feet up. It's it's slanted down towards the courtyard.
Mhm.
It's relatively flat, but it has a slight angle.
Hmm.
Where was that balcony he mentioned?
So this entire 5 feet inside the walls on every side is a kind of second floor balcony.
It's part of the Palisades.
Yeah, there's about 3 feet up from that ledge to the top of the walls.
Okay, I thought he said he had one on his house, but I guess I misheard.
Yeah, no, it's just on the sides there.
I'm sorry, I'm acting so distracted all the time, but it is my character.
So
And
it,
it's
it, it
fine.
wouldn't like so they could and how high is it? I'm just wondering if I could hide on the roof.
If you are good at climbing or you had someone help you up, you could probably get up there. Yeah.
Well,
Or you could climb up to the side on the thing
Oh,
and then
yeah,
make
of
a
course.
a jump.
but could I? But is it with my vast knowledge of being not caught? Could I? Would I deem that a good place to hide and then jump out?
I'm the only one that's calling the damn thing.
Yeah, I mean,
Come on.
most of the higher places you'd think would be a pretty good place to hide.
Okay, cool. And I shall do so.
No, you're
Because they're all of the roofs and the things on the side, they're above head level, so they'd be relatively easy to hide on.
Yeah, most people
I'm just
don't look
worried
up.
I would be in the battlements,
Yeah.
they would just come in, then look around, and there's nothing, and be oh shit. Unless I'm stomach to
Yeah.
the floor, I'd rather just in the.
Well, it sounds like these guys have been doing it for a while, and they're not really expecting any trouble at this point.
Yeah, no,
but
they've been, and they'll tell you that, they've been slacking on the numbers, sending fewer and fewer people each time. They know there's nothing we can do to really stop them.
As a question, out of character, wouldn't it be better to put my character on top of the wall where he has a sniping position? Or something might be too dumb to be able to catch on that it's time to start shooting.
well,
Yeah, you might
on the
be.
roof.
You might be well served to hide in the cart.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you probably wouldn't think to hide on the balcony yourself. Bilko could probably convince you to do it, but
that-
he doesn't
that's-
seem to
that's-
want you by yourself.
That's what I'm trying to do, is be hey Muffin, wouldn't this be a good idea? Because Bilko would have to be the one to come up with it.
Right.
I think it would work nicely, but Bilko doesn't trust you with whoever this pink-haired guy is yet.
Hey now.
I wasn't thinking to be with the pink-haired guy. I was thinking be in a different position. Does the pink-haired guy use range, or?
Nope. Well, I can use range, but I'd rather get in.
Well,
there.
my guy is all about the range, so that's why I'm wondering if there might be a better place to use my character.
It's all very kind of close quarters, though, so there's not really, I'd say, any good sniping positions.
Well, that was why I was actually thinking,
Well, I mean, if he could post up on the roof of this house, and since the crest of it split down the middle would be around here, if he hid near here, and then when stuff got hot, just went out to the crest, he could pretty much have clear field of view of this whole area.
how do I point out an area?
Just hold down the
click
left
and
mouse
hold.
button.
what about
I
right where
used
I'm
the
signaling? Right by the gate, but have it be far enough back? I mean, I am a small creature, and that's what, 10 feet
Like-
up?
well, you could conceivably like hide in this corner here.
But would I
Sure.
have any view from there because the stable's there? That was why I was thinking maybe somewhere in that area-ish, is because I could be laying down on the ground, and then if we could figure out how to get my character to actually move, he could actually have a pretty good vantage point over the wagon.
The problem with that is that's pretty exposed, and they might spot you there.
Even
Well,
if I'm laying down?
Higher up than some of the roofs, though.
Yeah, that was why I was thinking of putting me up there, is because people generally don't look up, not to mention I don't need to move around, I can just be laying still.
Maybe if we had a really extra large bag to put over you. Another tarp.
It's a tarp.
Yeah,
I have some burlap sacks, actually, I could lay over him.
Yeah, we can cover him. We can cover him,
He'll look like a bag of potatoes.
and we'll eat him.
It seems appropriate.
Bag
Or
of
something
lumpy
more.
about
green
the same
potatoes.
intelligence level, isn't it?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Let's play some
I don't know.
games.
Do we see that you're carrying a boomstick, and do we know what it is?
That's a good
Let
question.
me
I
check
know
it.
that wouldn't
I
Bilko
don't
know what
know
it is?
if you have a boomstick. I'm not going to be too familiar with it, though. I just know that it makes a big noise, and whatever you point it at tends to not be alive.
Anymore.
I'd say you've all noticed it. Wouldn't necessarily know what it is.
I wouldn't have put it down. It would have been on my character at all times. And I'm also carrying a powder horn and some musket balls, but I don't know if you can... They wouldn't give anything else away either.
No.
So,
Yeah. Does anyone have knowledge engineering who would be interested in knowing?
Nope.
Can I roll it untrained?
Nope.
No, not for this one. If the DC is low enough, 10 or less, you
Nope.
can roll a knowledge untrained, but this wouldn't be DC 10.
Yeah, nope.
wait, doesn't the minstrel have the ability to do that?
Nope.
Wrong kind of minstrel.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
He is very much not a standard minstrel.
Okay.
Not really a standard anything.
Nope.
Oh well.
So, yeah. So Bilko will kind of try to gather people together. He's gonna just kind of sigh and move over into the stables, and Antal, come on, come on. Gonna get prepped for bed.
Oh, okay.
And I shall also take my positions near the house.
Well,
No,
it's not gonna
Antal was
happen
probably searching for saltpeter in there, so
So,
he was
It's not going to be till the next morning. Unless you want to sleep on the roof.
I still haven't.
I mean, you're more than welcome to.
Well,
I'm gonna go to Psycho and be like, Madame, where will you be during all of this?
Hmm?
Where will you be
Head out
during
there
all of
first.
this?
Oh, I'm going to be hiding in the cart.
don't.
Will that be?
Wouldn't we want to all get up before so we could all like set up in the morning?
Oh yes, we will.
Yes, that's why I'm trying to get you guys
Yep.
head into bed because we've
Have an
got
early
day
early
ahead of
night.
us.
Yeah, wake up during
There's
the
only 4
morning.
beds though.
Okay. Nice background music.
Sorry.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Very, very jovial.
Well,
Maybe we should send Antal out to the stables to sleep instead.
No, it's quite all right. It's not proper for me to sleep amongst a bunch of gentlemen anyway.
No, but I cannot. I cannot let you just. I cannot bear to see you sleep in such an unsightly area.
I don't know. Looks clean enough.
It would to you, wouldn't it?
Hey, there's some bales of hay. I've slept on hay before. It works.
Well, well,
It'll be quite alright.
are you sure? Well,
Mhm.
all right.
Come on, leave her alone.
Yeah,
She's gonna get a rest too.
Mhm.
If she's fine with it, then fine. If you need anything,
We'll find that.
I'll be here. So yeah.
There's like the faint lilting of a shamisen for an hour or so before she goes to bed.
Oh no, they killed her! Oh no, it stopped playing. Obviously, something wrong has happened. I must go check on her.
Are you serious?
I'm already out.
Another face palm. Just.
Knock, 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 knock.
And Bilko's gonna look over to his other two bunkmates.
I'm glad the rest of you aren't quite as stupendously dumb as him.
You hear a rustle and kind of like a.
I would never
and
be
then, like,
stupendously dumb.
You hear a strange, almost like popping sound. And then she. Yes?
Oh. I was just worried. I was listening to your beautiful music and then it just suddenly stopped.
Yes, I decided to calm my nerves before going to bed.
Oh. Don't be worried. Everything will be all right. And I give her like a thumbs up and a wink.
Your appreciation is appreciated.
Or if
we can.
you have my word that everything will go all right and nothing bad will happen to you. I vow to protect everyone, including you, miss.
All right.
Well, if I will take my leave then.
Just try not to embarrass yourself tomorrow.
No. I will not. Don't worry about it. I'm a highly trained professional.
Hmm.
Well, I wish you a good night. Yes.
Good night.
And he's gonna bow out. Then go back.
Door slam.
All right.
So how'd it go, lover boy?
Perfect. Just like me.
Right. Well, I don't see any red marks on your face, so apparently you didn't screw up too bad.
No. As you are probably well aware, I'm a professional in this. So.
Professional.
Indeed. Now we must rest, for tomorrow we have quite the busy day.
Yes, tomorrow I'm going to be busy making sure. Yeah.
We are all professionals, sir. You do not have...
What's a professional?
Exactly what he said. We have.
It's
nothing
not
to
something
worry
you
about.
shoot.
Now,
Oh. Darn it, I wanted to shoot something.
In the morning.
Oh, okay. Good night then.
Right before, as you guys are going to sleep, another quartet of glowing balls is going to just phase through this wall and fly over your bed, and then vanish to the other top of the wall.
Oh no!
Oh crap!
No, I've already got my shut eye, so I won't notice.
You know what would be perfect is if you just hovered it over the one guy's bed who annoyed you.
Oh,
She doesn't know exactly where he is, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
hey, annoyed? That's a hard word for the little guy. Come on.
Okay,
He's
okay.
doing his best.
I'm just saying if you wanted to play a practical joke on someone, lights. Actually,
he's-
that should be
what's
what
over,
happens
Russ?
anyways.
Excellent job of
I run
luring
across
her.
all beds, going, must catch lights.
Yeah, I mean,
Ah,
they are basically going through here and then just going across everyone.
So yeah,
what's
the
going on?
jumps on
Back to
everyone's
bed.
beds and is attempting to get to the wall.
Please,
It'd
man,
be
we
better
need
if I
rest.
jumped from bed to bed, and on the last one I jump into the wall.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, you can definitely do that.
And then you land right on my lap, just be like,
Until I swear one of these days.
I'll just pick you up by the scruff of your neck and just throw you back into your bed. Just
Stay there and just. Oh.
Ugh. Please, gentlemen.
I don't
I'm
think you
just
want to
gonna roll
extend
over
this
and grab it.
conversation anymore, so don't say anything, and we'll just go to bed.
Yeah, Antal just immediately falls asleep this time when his head hits the pillow, and he dreams of dancing lights the entire night.
ooh, shiny.
Ooh, shinies.
So everyone goes to sleep, and
Yep.
Yeah,
Go
we're
to
gonna
sleep.
turn
We
it
already
into
had our
that.
shenanigans.
all right. So the night passes uneventfully, and you do manage to wake up before the sun has risen.
Fantastic.
Quick, men, to your posts.
What's up? There are lots of posts around. Which post is mine?
The
I'll
post.
show you. Come here.
And yeah, I'll
Exactly.
actually take.
Oh yeah, the war horn. Yeah.
Da, 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 da.
I'm sorry.
And as you guys get up, you'll actually smell some cooking food coming from the house.
Oh,
All right.
I cannot say no
Right,
to a
Anton.
lovely
So,
home-cooked meal.
I'm gonna pull out one of my burlap sacks and like pull it over him like it's a cape. It's like,
All right. So you are going to sit here nice and quiet. And then when we jump out, that's when you shoot the other guys. Not us, the other bad guys.
I'm really glad that you were specific about that. 'cause I was
Oh no!
Oh my god.
I would not have done it, but I was thinking, wait, I'm not supposed to shoot you though.
These guys. This is our adventuring group, everybody. We're doomed.
this is our group.
We're dead.
Yeah.
It's all over.
Hey, I at least know enough not to shoot friends.
Yeah. You don't shoot any of us, and you wait to shoot the bad men until we jump out. Okay?
It's all over.
Okay.
guys.
It sounds good.
All right. All right.
Shoot guys, not us.
Shoot other guys, not us. Wait until we jump.
I want a home-cooked meal. Where's my home-cooked meal?
Burrito for the not goblin.
So I come over and you guys are going over and say, wait, what are you doing? Come on.
Hmm?
What are you heading over here for? We have work to do.
Oh, we haven't had breakfast yet.
All right.
We can have breakfast after we work.
What did you have in mind to do left?
Well, we don't know when these guys are coming in. If they happen to arrive while we're eating our breakfast, there goes our surprise now, doesn't it?
Then
That
we'll
would be
keep someone
interesting.
posted outside then. I mean, over the battlements.
Trust me, you don't want it to be me. My guy will get distracted.
No, he's right. Let's get into position, and
As it is, he's probably distracted right now.
after we deal with our unwelcome visitors, we can have breakfast.
I'm gonna go to Olaf, or what was it?
Oleg.
Oleg. Olaf is the snowman. Oleg, sir. So, around what time do these usually come? Is it soon? Should we take positions, or do you think we have
Soon, TM.
some time left over?
Oh, well, if it's Z time soon, they'll be here in a couple hours.
Snap.
Damn, that's harsh.
Well, it's not like they wanted to be here or anything. Baka.
So, Oleg? Oh my god, he's dead. He's just staring blankly at
How do I roll things again?
All right.
How do I roll dice?
So on your character sheet, you'll notice that there's like a little black or a white dice symbol next to like your ability scores and your skills and other stuff.
Yep.
So,
That's in core.
well, say for
Your,
example,
your
you,
thing's gonna be in defenses.
yeah.
Okay, thank you.
And the best thing is to figure out what the modifier is and then do a private. Well, yeah. Alright.
Oh, sorry. I
Okay.
don't know how to do private.
Oh no,
Yes.
you're making will saves.
Of course he's making a will save. You left him on the palisade. But yeah, so the way you do a private roll is figure out what the modifier is, do /GM roll, and then type in whatever the roll is supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
In the future, when anyone needs to roll privately for stuff, that's
It's
how
all
you do
over.
it. Alrighty. So go ahead and finish setting up.
So I am going to go into the stable with the big scary muscle.
So
man.
Oleg said that there's no time. There, we don't have any time to even eat some of his wife's delicious cooking.
Oleg tells you he thinks that you should have time, but
Excellent.
if
Should
you
is
want
enough.
the element of surprise, you and you're gone. So
Yeah, I'm just gonna take a position in the stable and wait.
The wagon has been covered.
yeah, there's a tarp for it.
Underneath and settle down.
Nom 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 nom. Do I, am I like literally the only one that manages to get breakfast?
Yeah, you're the only one who goes for breakfast.
Ah!
Z has the breakfast advantage.
So as you are sitting there eating your breakfast,
Yay!
the sun comes up, but the bandits don't come just yet.
Aha!
Hmm.
So once I am done eating my breakfast, I will thank the lady for the delicious foods, and I will bow out of the room. And then with a full tummy, I shall take my post.
All right, I need you to roll a fortitude save against poison.
What?
No.
No. It's all ogre, guys. It's all ogre.
Well, you do need to climb on top of the roof.
Can't I just like climb it, get into the battlements over here? Is it hard?
Figured it out.
Huh? Nemo?
What?
Can't.
Yeah,
I
the audio
distracted
keeps
him,
cutting out.
sorry.
I just couldn't quite hear what you were saying.
Can I get into the battlements, the walls?
There is
Oh,
a
yes,
ladder
there's
that
a
leads
ladder.
up to that.
Then I'm just gonna like go around it, go over here, and then just jump. It's
Okay,
fine.
roll a jump check for me.
Yes, sir. What would a jump check be?
I think it's acrobatics.
Acrobatics, yeah.
I rolled
Okay,
a- I-
you managed to make it to the roof.
I rolled a 4.
That's what you get for being trained in something.
So show.
Alrighty. So it's nearly an hour after sunrise before you finally hear the sound of horses approaching.
Clip clop, clip clop, and it's like basically just a dude hitting 2 coconuts together.
Coconuts.
Yeah, no, that's exactly all it is.
Sir.
Clip clop,
There's-
clip clop.
There's nothing else to it. Oh, let me move all their horses, because there are many horses.
Before this begins, would you mind?
You want to do a break?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, break
we
sounds cool.
This is a good time for a break,
Yeah.
Okay.
right before the battle.
Oh.
I'm always trying to figure out how confused my character is.
The battle
So you
goes
guys,
deep.
but you guys do let them get all the way in, right? You wait for that.
Yeah.
That's what I remember.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're waiting for Oleg to give us the call sign.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If
I'll be back
you're
soon,
covered. You're
TM.
covered. Yeah, I think
So-
we're okay. Don't need stealth checks against this because they're not gonna be paying enough attention to notice where you're hiding.
Haha, we're good hiders.
I already covered the only part that I was worried about them noticing.
Whether my guy would be like, horses! People to shoot! Yay! And jump up immediately.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, that was a possibility. You
Oh,
failed by
God.
enough, and that would have been probably what you did.
Oh no.
If I had rolled a 1, that would have been the level of stealth.
Oh yeah, no. If you'd rolled a 1, you would have jumped for their horses. It would have been awesome.
Could have been pretty entertaining, because at least I know that I can take down these bandits.
Right. And you're actually trained in ride, so you would have a chance of staying on the horse when it bolted.
Actually, I would have a pretty good chance
Yeah.
with a 9 to ride.
There
As long
you
as
go.
I don't roll a 1, I stay on it.
Well, guys, I will BRBs.
Alrighty.
Alright, I'll grab a
Hey,
quick snack while
is
we
ride
wait then.
strength or dexterity?
Dexterity, I think.
Cool. Good to know.
Isn't he?
Oh man.
I
That-
don't think that 20 works that way on initiative. I think
Aw.
I think it works the same way as like skills and stuff.
Dang.
Oh wow, he might be going last on a nat 20. Alright then.
Wow.
I can find out real quick. Let me just search
I'm
initiative.
fast at this.
Initiative. 20.
But apparently-
because we are still waiting for D. So
Muffin is just too fast.
My initiative is better than yours.
Even with a
Better
plus
modifier,
7.
too. I've
By
got a
one.
+8. Suck
By
it.
1.
Suck it. It's only gonna get better from there.
Oh.
Kill.
Because it works off your both. Because you have 2 stats to it. That's not fair.
Mm-hmm.
you know what? I'm going to say for initiative, we'll do the same thing that we've been doing for skills, where a 20 adds 10 and a 1 subtracts 10.
That works.
That makes sense. So we'll change that to a 26.
Still going third.
Dang it.
Yep.
Wait, that means I'm going last? Boo-hoo.
Depends on what- it
well,
depends
our
on what
monk
D
still
rolls.
hasn't rolled.
Yeah, that's true. I thought I was actually going to do good since I actually have a good initiative. Goes to show what I know.
Yeah.
Well, we're all rolling like super crazy awesome for our initiative right now, and you rolled
Ooh.
about average.
Yeah, normally I have a -4 doing rolls.
Yeah. Can you get a negative initiative, Nemo?
Oh yes.
How would that work then?
You just have a negative initiative.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
You go after the people with positive initiative.
I think like
The-
you're just so slow
The
to
bigger your negatives, the slower you are.
I just thought that since you would be so slow, you'd be like, oh, people could get 2 turns before you get 1. Be like, "Nay, guys." Oh,
Looks like special guy rolled low, so at least we get to
Oh,
go before him.
No, he's just
I haven't
adding
added
them to
theirs.
Mhm.
Yeah, because you guys have a surprise round before they get a turn.
Oh, okay. That makes sense then.
Because you are ambushing them, and they didn't know you were there.
It means that I get 1 round of kaboom, and then I have to reload for the full next round.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey,
Oh, welcome back.
Hello.
Oh my
Roll
god,
for
it's Dolph
initiative.
Ziggler.
Yep.
Yeah, they're
It's
the
ogre.
mooks.
We have no chance. We must flee.
We have no chance to survive. We must make our time.
All of the mooks are Linkler.
Oh, so did combat start while I wasn't there?
No, no.
No, we just rolled
we're just
initiative.
rolling this. Just wanted to get everything ready so that as soon as you came back, we could get going.
Alright.
We wouldn't start without you. That would be mean.
Wait, what wouldn't?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't, but. Oh.
Seriously? By .01.
Wow! Get wrecked,
So
son.
filthy.
Alrighty. So first,
Do
so
I
in a
have like
surprise
the
round,
lowest or the second?
You have the lowest initiative. No, second
No.
lowest
No, like do I have the second lowest?
you got a plus
initiative
3.
modifier.
Not an or I'm thinking dexterity. Do I have the second lowest dexterity?
I have the highest dexterity.
No, you have a higher dexterity than me. I'm adding my intelligence to this crap.
Ah,
You also have a higher dexterity than Andy does because he has a -4 on his initiative after taking a -6 from a thing. So he's only got a +2 there.
okay.
Yeah,
So
Andy
you're
and
the
I are
third
tied in
lowest.
dexterity.
Anyways, let's get this started. Sorry for distracting.
Dexterity.
It's okay.
No, you already ruined our immersion. Don't worry.
Oh man! All right. So just a heads up for
Aw,
anyone who doesn't know yet, in a surprise round, you get a single action, either a move or a standard. So we're gonna do a surprise round because you guys get that, and then we'll start initiative proper. So we'll do initiative order for the surprise round, but just a heads up, you get a
Then
move or a
in
standard.
that case, I'm gonna start out with my light crossbow out, Nemo.
Yeah, you guys can start with your weapons at the ready.
Yep, we are intending to ambush them, so.
So first up is Bilko.
Yep. Let's see. Can I do a 5-foot shift as part of this, or is that?
Yeah, you can do a swift, free, or 5-foot shift action.
Okay.
But out of like move and snared, you only get one of those.
Right. Okay.
It's like being staggered.
Gotcha.
Or slow.
Okay. So, I'm gonna use my 5-foot shift to move out the door. Yeah.
All right.
Giggity giggity.
And then I'm going to, going to start my non-bardic performance. Inspiring command. So I'm just going to shout at the top of my lungs. What am I going to shout?
What am I gonna shout?
That's one way to tell him.
Yeah. What am I fighting for? No. Shoot them! Is what I'm going to shout.
Shoot them!
Shoot her! Shoot her!
So does that do anything to me, since I'm guessing it's towards
Yes.
me?
No, well, it affects everybody. Everybody gets a +1 to attack and damage.
Oh, nice.
So it's the Inspire Courage?
Yes, I'm giving you guys Inspire Courage.
Let me add that to my buff list.
Enabled.
Wait, what's going on?
So
That's
he
just,
used
just
an
a
ability
+1
that
for
gives
attack and
everyone.
damage, right, Muffin?
I'm in range to Flurry of Blows the horse.
All right, you got this.
Fuck you, horse. You
The
evil horse.
just falls over. How much health does a horse have?
Well, looks like we've got glue for the next month.
Oh.
Yeah, that's I don't know. I don't think you can take the horse in one round.
I thought we wanted the horses alive. That's
I was
completely out of
that
character.
impression too.
But yeah, no, that's my surprise round turn.
All right, next is Andy. What do you want to do?
Well, I probably can't get in range to attack them, right?
You've
Does
got a
raging
40-foot
cost a
move.
turn?
Rage is a free action. You can do it anytime you want, and it doesn't cost you anything.
Yeah, it almost always benefits you to be in a rage.
So he's just going to run screaming out of the barn. Face.
Alright, so
Frothing at the mouth.
probably don't want to do that. Let's see.
I don't know why not. It'll scare the crap out of him.
Yeah, no, it'd be a little terrifying.
Surrender. Alright. So I think that might not be a bad idea, is to kick into my rage and charge.
All right. So you want to where do you want to move?
Why
You
not
can go
take the
40
first
feet.
one? I can go 40 feet. That's how many blocks?
That's 8 blocks. So each block is 5 feet.
I'm not entirely sure who's in charge.
There you go.
I'm in charge.
And now I don't get an attack this round, right? Because I moved.
Nope, not until next round.
Basically, that's what your character does.
Oh no.
I'm gonna
Yes, that is totally what your character does.
I'm gonna 5-foot shift over here. and I'm gonna. Who did you charge? This guy?
You didn't charge anyone. He just ran up to them.
You just ran up to him.
Yeah.
Who's this guy? Was this guy with them?
Yeah, this guy is the one they told you about, where he's just got kind of. Oh, hold on. I have a full picture of him. I should have sent that.
Does he look like the most important dude?
He totally does not.
Sure.
Here's a picture of the guy. So all of the bandits just look like Linkler, but this guy looks like that picture I just sent.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay.
Muffin, how long does your buff last?
As long as I keep it up.
Cool. Only to melee, right? Or can it be ranged?
No, everything.
Oh shit! Then I need to change my buff. Yeah, whatever. I'll change it later.
We'll just add it into what you roll.
There you go. 17.
So it's a 17 and a 4.
Yep.
That hits. He takes 4 damage.
Aha! It's that vile villain.
Alrighty. So next is Psycho.
Okay, so how do cones work on this grid?
So cones work the way that that
Are,
draconic thing
are you
we
sure you're
sent to
in the
Muffin
right
works.
campaign, D?
Yeah.
Oh God.
So we're,
Yeah.
we're gonna use the adjusted cones.
Yeah. So basically, you pick a corner of your square, and it would
Alright.
go 2, 4, 2 from that point, unless you want to do it at a angle, and then it's just your standard, and a 3, and then the angle.
I am so confused.
Trying to think of a way to. Okay.
So,
So,
2 like here?
say-
Or...
Say you pick the corner you're aiming out of.
Yeah.
You could
Say it
go
is-
this way, and it would cover that. Or if you wanted to go straight, you could cover these 2, these 4, and these 2. So if you go in a straight line, you pick one of your corners. It's centered there, and it goes 2, 4, 2. Or if you pick a diagonal, it goes 3 out in each direction, and it also covers that middle spot.
I'm having problems visualizing. Can
Okay,
you do the draw shape?
Oh, yeah, I can draw shapes. I forgot I could do that. So freehand. If you did a diagonal cone, it would go for all of these.
Oh, okay.
And if you were to
Fuck you,
do,
horse.
if you did a spot started on this corner, it would go here, here, and here. This color is awful, so let me just change it real quick.
I find that offensive.
And I can't delete the thing I did.
That's yeah. So that image I just linked, that is
You need
how.
to select the things and delete them manually by the
Okay.
point using the pointer.
Right.
Jeez.
Oh, okay, I get it. And that's... Oh.
$80 would be a fun cone.
It's a really fun cone.
It's the
But I
cone
think
of
you have to be a dragon for
hilariousness.
that.
Yeah. There are a few spells that go out to 60-foot cone.
We
but
should.
And can I 5-foot shift?
Yeah, you can 5-foot shift and then do a cone.
Have at you, foul villains.
Can I make one like that?
You could, yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna color spray all of these horses and one Aberdolf Winkler.
Oh, those poor horses. Wow.
Okay.
What did those
Alrighty, so what do
horses ever do
horses
to
have as a
you?
will save? Because this does work on the horses. They've got a +1 to will save, so what's the DC?
15.
Oh gosh.
Oh God.
So
What does color spray do to them?
20
it
+1.
knocks them out.
Oh my God.
Control A.
Hey guys, we got
Control
free
C.
horses now.
Hey, if
Well,
you manage to...
we don't want the horses to bolt.
And then one of these, they get a -1, so /R 1d20 -1. Okay, so this horse is okay. But
Hey,
this
now.
one, I don't have a. Oh, I'll just mark him. That's the thing. So this guy, and this guy are all hit. Okay, so I need a way to draw on them.
So for anything 2 hit die or less, they're unconscious, blind, and stunned for 2d4 rounds.
Yeah, no,
And for 1d4. And then stunned for 1 round.
yep, so I will, it's 2d4 for the first part?
It's, yeah, 2d4.
Andy, we got someone for questioning
So let's
already.
just do 3d4. Okay, so they are 5 rounds for the first bit, 3 for the next one. Okay.
Yep.
And then one
Okay.
after that of just blind.
And then one more stunned.
Right, one stunned. Okay. So yeah, the 3 I marked are all just kind of out.
For 9 rounds.
Yep.
And
We'll
I
have
think
this
that's
wrapped
good.
up by then.
Alrighty. So now it is Gabbo's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot the fancy looking guy. Wait,
The
how far
fancy
is he?
looking guy in the shabby clothes.
He is also the closest guy.
Yeah. No, it makes sense to shoot on just a fancy looking guy. He's 25 feet away from you.
Okay, he's
I'd
definitely
say 30
within.
given height.
He's definitely within 40 feet then, because
Yes.
Oh my god.
so
Poor soul.
let's see. I go attacks. And I hit that. Right?
Okay, so that's against Tuts for him with, oh gosh, 12 damage.
I rolled the highest I could. Yay!
Yeah, I think you might have. Dang, okay. So in that case, his Tuts, you make his Tuts. So he drops. Actually, hang on, does he? He doesn't drop. He looks really bad though, because he's got he's still up, but he looks really bad.
Kaboom!
Kaboom!
Alright. Well, in that case, that'll be my turn.
That was his turn.
Alrighty. Well, that was the last of the turns, so now they roll for initiative. They're going to get a 14. Which means,
They're hosed.
yep. So go ahead and take your turn.
All right. So I'm going to take another 5-foot shift. Move there. And then I'm going to, as I'm, swinging up over my club, over my head, I'm going to point to Mr. Big Strongman and say, hit him really hard. And I'm going to 8 other him.
That succeeds.
Okay. So,
Wait, I'm confused.
Andy,
Can't be
your
helped?
your first attack of your next turn is going to have a +8 to hit.
mind that.
Wait, he's not hitting the unconscious guy, is he?
No.
Oh,
Kinda
the
need him.
guy's unconscious?
Yes, the guy's unconscious. The guy in between you two is
Yeah, the guy on the
unconscious.
floor, he got hit with a color spray. He's
Oh,
out.
dang it, it won't work then.
That won't work.
Well, because
He was
I
trying
can
to
aid
aid another
other-
to hit the guy who's unconscious that we kind of
Right.
want to tie up and keep alive so we can
He's a
have
plus-
him lead us
plus
back to
8
his
for
friends.
a +4 for being prone, and he's flat-footed. That's, yeah, I don't think it's possible to miss.
yeah.
Alright. You doing anything
Please
else
don't
with your
hit the
turn, or is that it?
unconscious guy.
Please.
We do need him.
Universe.
Well, dude who's there is in a rage, so
Everything
he'd
is
likely focus
so
on the things that are up and threatening him.
muddled here. You know what? Just to make absolute sure, I'm also going to activate my Rapid Tactician as a move action.
Okay.
So for the next 3 rounds, everybody has interrupt charge.
What does that do?
So if anybody tries to charge any of you, we can. It's essentially in War Machine. It's what like the Kador guard dog has.
Ah,
It's like
cool.
if anybody tries to charge anybody,
You charge
one
him
of
first.
us can interrupt their charge.
Nice.
So yeah, so I'll do that. And I took a 5-foot shift. Dang it! I was still thinking that this guy was gonna be up. I don't know what to do with my standard action.
Gee, I'm sorry, I'm so awesome.
It's the problem with color spray. It just messes up everything.
Yes, it does. You know what? If he's unconscious, then there's not really much point in me doing the. I'm gonna take back the 8 other thing because that's not actually going to do anything. And I'll move here instead and activate the thing.
Okay. All right, Andy, your turn. You do not get that +8 bonus.
Yeah.
It's
It would have
okay.
been a +8 to hit a guy who's already unconscious.
But you have your claws, and you don't have to take a move action. You can just do the 5-foot shift. So you can do both attacks.
Sounds like a plan to me. All right, let me open that sucker up and hit that button so that way I can slash him.
Oh yeah, and if your character sheet gets in the way, you can hit the little box in the top left to pop it out and do a new window.
That's what I do all the time.
Yeah, it works really nicely.
Oh boy, beating on a bandit. Let's see, they've got... So the first one misses, but the second one hits.
Okay. For how much does it say?
For 7. So the first number is your attack, the second one is your damage, and the same goes for that second set of numbers.
Okay.
Alrighty. So
That's the end of my turn, isn't it?
Yep, that is your turn.
Okie dokie. I wanna jump down, Nemo.
Okay. It's not super high, so you can do that with like 10 feet of your move.
Okay. So I'm gonna move 5 here, 15, 20, and I want to close the doors.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that with a standard.
Okay, those are closed.
Cool.
But they're not locked, right? They're closed. Just
Yeah, they would just be closed.
yeah, locking them would make like another standard, right?
Yeah, they
Well, they're
can lock from
probably
the
locked
inside,
with like
but-
a wooden beam.
Yeah.
I'm just asking if I could maybe, do some swift actiony stuff.
No, a swift action wouldn't be enough to do it.
Okay,
You
well,
would
I'm
need
in,
a
I'm, in- I'm
move
in
or
the
a
middle.
standard.
Actually, you know what? I can move a little bit more. I'm gonna move there. There, I'm in the middle.
Okay.
Nobody's getting out of here. Ha ha ha.
No, nobody can really get past you. All right, so now it is Psycho's turn.
All right.
And it's worth noting that at the moment, none of the bandits have had a chance to draw their weapons. So,
They haven't had
Just
a
in
turn.
case you were
We've
wondering.
just been destroying them right
Yeah.
now.
well, that's
Wait,
the
you
power
mean
of
that
ambushing
one's
people.
still up? The one that he slashed?
Yeah, he only did 7 damage to him.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if I should whack the rest. Like, I could hit all of the other Linklers and 2 of the horses with Linkler spray.
Linklers.
Should I do
Yeah.
that? I want to save it.
Or if you have enough damage to tap that one guy, he'll probably fall over.
No, he's like barely standing at this point. It's a wonder he's actually conscious with how much that bullet hit him.
I'm just gonna go
Good thing
over
it
to
wasn't a
him
furling bullet.
and just kind of like,
You're gonna flick him.
yeah, basically.
Let's go over, like, gently push him on the nose, and he'll fall over.
Just a little love tap. Yeah, he just crumples.
No.
Was that lethal or non-lethal?
I'm gonna do non-lethal
Okay.
Wait.
just because I can.
Okay.
Because I know this is the only guy that they told us about.
So you do non-lethal to him. Like you try to control your hit. But he's so weak and damaged at this point that he crumples the same as if you'd hit him full force. You're concerned that even what you did trying to hold back was still like lethally painful to him.
He was already
He
unconscious.
doesn't look like he was at 0 exactly. He was disabled. So he already had non-lethal equaling his hit points. So that did lethal. Yeah. He's unconscious, prone on the ground, bleeding out.
Reason? Shrug
Yeah,
about.
not much you can do at that point. They managed to hit his hit points exactly. So.
Oops.
All right. Well, Gabbo's turn.
Good thing.
I'm gonna take the full round to reload my musket.
Alrighty. Well, now it is these people's turn. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. So, what do they do if? Yeah, no, these guys both try to get onto their horses. So you get an attack of opportunity, Andy, against the one in front of you. You get to make a slash attack.
Is it a double or a single?
Nope, just the single slash. So they're going to try and get onto their horses. Let's see, that's going to be a d20 plus 1.
Well, if the one survives the round, then I can shoot him off of his horse.
That work?
Oh boy. Yeah, no, this guy doesn't make it onto his horse. He just crumples in front of you.
Oh.
The other guy, however, does manage to get onto his horse. And he's going to have it try and run out, rushing through this space. So he's going to make an acrobatics to try and move through Psycho's square.
Don't horses get like a free bull rush attempt?
They might, but let me check what a horse gets on acrobatics to try and avoid. Oh, wait, he can use his ride for that instead of the horse's acrobatics. So we'll do this. This is going to be interesting.
To say the least.
It's 2. Oh no. Not only does he not make it through your space, but in the attempt he provokes an attack of opportunity from both Psycho and Bilko.
Oh no!
Okay. I have. Can I make a trip attempt as an attack of opportunity, and what would that do to someone on a horse?
You could make a trip attempt at the horse, not at the rider.
Don't think I'm going to be able to trip the horse.
Nah,
You can try.
Nah.
You're not likely to succeed, but
Just
I
kick him
mean,
in the
it is
face.
possible. Yeah, it would
Yeah.
just be kicking him in the face.
I meant the horse. Kick the
Yeah, I'll
horse in
just
the
kick-
face.
No.
Fuck you, horse.
It's not the horse's fault that he
Ooh.
has a bandit. Right.
That'll hit. All right. Psycho
Well,
attacking
I
as
don't
well.
know. You freaking
I'm
sprayed
gonna
some
do
horses.
a piranha
So
strike.
I wouldn't be
Piranha strike,
surprised
okay.
if you like just hated horses in general. Just
You're
like
just that awful of a person.
yep.
That will also hit, and he will just drop. He'll actually tumble off of the horse.
I like to have a mental image of me jumping up into the air and then just like doing a roundhouse kick into him in the face.
It actually only
Yeah,
worked
so,
because it was a roundhouse kick. Blessed
Yep.
be Chuck Norris.
All
wherever
of
he
the
might be.
bandits have been dropped. One of them is unconscious and currently unhurt, but all the others are on the ground and currently bleeding out.
I have rope, so I tie the one unconscious one up.
Okay. You managed to tie him up successfully.
I'm
You
actually
guys intend to
having
do anything
know
with the
what
other
to
ones?
do with it.
Loot them.
Just start looting them.
Loot them. Loot them is good. I don't know that we really need to heal them because if we heal them, we'll just kill them
Oh,
anyway.
we'll just loot them.
Let's see, what does that
Well,
bandit
this is what we're
have?
gonna do. We're gonna loot them, leave them in their trousers, and just kick them out. All but like just on trousers with nothing
Okay,
on
as
them.
soon as the guys are down, I'm gonna stop yelling at you guys to hit people really, really hard.
Really, really hard.
I'm guessing Andy will stop
really,
raging
Really hard, really hard, really hard, really hard, really hard.
when the threat is gone.
Whatever it is, ability to not fatigue.
Yes, you are going to be fatigued for 4 rounds.
For just 4 rounds? Okay, I'll just leave it at that then.
Yeah, and you've used 2 rounds of your rage.
I can only be angry for a little bit more.
He's got 4 more rounds of rage. He'll be okay.
Still angry. So I'm gonna try. Are the horses spooked or anything?
Well, 2 of them
They
are
are
knocked out.
definitely spooked.
Can I attempt to calm them down?
Yeah, do you have handle animal? Trained?
Not trained.
Then there's not a whole lot you can do.
Oh my god.
They are fairly spooked. There was I mean, between the gunshot and all the people, especially this horse with the guy getting roundhouse kicked off of him, the horses are very spooked.
Oh no. I would. Can I just like take 10 or something? Does it have to be trained? There's no two.
You
ways about
have
it.
to be trained to use handle animal.
Christ.
You can use it for like little things like
not
DC
like this.
10 or less, but
Yeah.
the horses are spooked. If you're not trained, you can't do it.
I guess we just have to wait for them to calm down.
Yeah, we have to. Well, the door's locked. They
Yeah.
can't. Well, the door's not locked, but they don't know how to open doors because they are inferior beings that do not have opposable thumbs. So.
Yeah, for the time being, they're just kind of staying away from everyone and from the sources of the noise. So
Oh wow, they broke like halfway through.
Horses phasing through.
they wanted to see what the beds are like.
Oh yeah.
This is like Goat Simulator. Oh goodness.
But you'll notice, actually, are you guys going to? What are you doing at this point?
Well, we're gonna take. What did we do with the other guys? Did we already loot them?
Because you tied this guy up,
Loot.
so he'll be waking up fairly soon here.
Yeah, if I can't calm the horses, I'm just gonna loot the other guys.
Yeah, I'll loot this guy. Why not?
Okay. So go ahead and make a perception check, and go ahead and make a heal check as well
Who?
while you're looting him.
Oh, just the
Okay.
okay.
Well, anyone who's looting
Oh, okay,
corpses.
Perception and healing. Or just perception in my case?
Well then,
Nemo.
Yeah.
it's perception's under skills, right?
Hmm?
Perception's
Yeah,
under
perception's over in skills, yeah. Yeah, if you're looting one of the bodies, go ahead and roll those.
Perception.
Can we
do
say
a
that I
quick-
found something shiny on them, like a gold coin, and then have been completely distracted by this gold coin?
Yeah, no, you can totally have pulled a golden coin off of one of them.
Okay.
So yeah, you guys managed to find all the things.
Did you roll a heal check, Steve?
Do I have to roll a heal check? You're the only. You have the only
Yeah,
one that's
if you're
alive.
searching the body, if you're not searching the bodies, don't roll either. But if you're searching the bodies for loot, roll both.
Oh, why heal? Aren't these guys dead also?
They seem that way, yeah.
Okay, then I'll roll heal then.
Normally I would have just rolled it for you, but I figured you guys like rolling, so. Okay.
Yep, he's dead.
So you guys do manage to find all the things on them. And Psycho, you notice that he's out, but he's not. He seems to have stabilized. He's not continuing to bleed out. He looks like if you were to heal him up, he's pretty bad. He could need some pretty serious medicine to heal him up, or maybe even some surgery. But
Well, you did kind of kick
He
him
isn't-
into submission.
yeah, but he isn't actually dead yet. He's still breathing, if sallow. But on these guys, you find 2 alchemist fire, specifically on the guy in the cloak. You find, let's see, you find 4 leather armor amongst them,
4 leather armor.
3 longbows, a composite longbow worth 2 strength, 80 arrows between them, 3 short swords, 8 days worth of trail rations, 65 gold, a dagger, and on the guy in the cloak, hidden underneath the first layer, kind of between the layers of clothing, you find a silver amulet with an image of a stag's head as the emblem.
So going over, 4 leather armor,
Yep.
3 longbows, 1 composite longbow that's +2 to strength. Is that?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so the way composite longbows work is you can add your strength modifier to them up to the point that they're rated for.
Okay. 80 arrows, 3 short swords, 80 days of trail rations, 85 gold, 1 dagger, and 1 silver amulet with an image of a stag's head.
So it's 65 gold and 8 days of trail
75
rations,
gold?
not 80. 65.
You sure, Nemo?
I'm 100% sure it's 65.
Can I roll diplomacy to try to make you go that up to 75?
How
No.
did these guys
And
have
technically-
5,000 gold on them?
And technically, you only get 64 gold because currently Antel is holding one of the pieces.
Ah, damn it.
And it's 8 days of trail rations, not 80.
I like
All
to
right, well-
bribe
well-
Nemo, be like, hey, Nemo, maybe we found more gold.
Trail
us more swag.
rations and gold pieces was the cloaked guy carrying. Because that's what I'm going to be taking.
The cloak. Right. There was 35 gold on him and 2 days worth of trail rations.
Aw, thief.
Okay.
That's fair. You can take those. Are we two the only ones looting?
I was looting, but then I found a gold coin.
Okay. Oh my god. Did it!
You said 2 days?
He's very
Yeah, 2
dramatically
days
not
worth of
moving.
rest.
Dun, 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 dun,
So
dun,
how
dun,
many
dun,
how many
dun.
gold you took, D?
It was 35.
Yeah, there was 35 on the guy in the cloak, 10 gold on each of the other guys.
So
So
I'm
Psyche's gonna
29
look to
gold.
the others and be like, this one seems fairly important, and also not quite dead. Did we want to tie him up and, I don't know,
Yeah.
get him back from the brink of death and ask him properly what he was doing?
I think we shall. I say
So with the
stuff
sounds of
everything into my
combat-
bag.
We can tie him
This,
in line with the other one and just like have coils of ropes around them.
Now that the sounds of combat are gone and
By
things
the
seem to
way,
have settled
since,
down, Oleg will poke his head out.
that guy that's cloaked, I'm gonna walk over to him and take back my crossbow bolt. Thank you very much.
From his face.
It must be my imagination.
But, I don't know.
I'm gonna leave the Linklers where they are, and I'm gonna start like grabbing Mr. Cloakman.
Like,
And I'm gonna-
she's gonna like stop you from doing it. He shouldn't be moved. Does anyone have any skill in healing? He's on death's door, as it were.
Nope.
Not
Do
really.
I have
no.
lay on hands at level 2? I don't think I do, but I don't remember.
Not yet.
I think it's at level 2 you get it, yeah.
Does he look like he'll pull out of this on his own, or is he just...
So is anyone in the party actually trained in heal?
Nope.
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 Okay.
Well, I guess he's dead. Good job, everybody.
Am I actually? Let me...
Okay,
It's
you're
not
not really
class
sure how to
level.
help him. You can tell from looking at it that he probably could be helped, but you don't know what you would have to do to save him. You're sure that you would need some tools to do it.
Shrug him out?
Yeah, but you really don't know what it would take.
I'll try.
And apparently neither does anyone else.
I have wisdom, but that's it.
Can I assist
no,
him off
Bilko,
that?
you're not sure either.
Mm.
I'm bad at healing, so I already rolled a 2, so he's dead.
I'll give it a try, why not?
He's dead for me.
I figure this is one of the things I can't really aid other on.
Yeah, not really.
Other uses of heal, yes, but
See if I can BS this. Nope.
I'm telling you guys, he's dead.
Yeah, no, you guys can tell he's not actually dead yet, but no.
Hmm?
Poor
I
guy.
still
We're gonna
think we
do
should
you
move
guys.
him over to
We're
the stables.
just too bad at this.
Alright, fine. Maybe he'll pull out of it somehow on his own. She'll just kind of like raise her hands in a gesture of giving up on the guy and stand back.
Alright.
Now,
And you're gonna move him over in there and tie him up.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick him up by his armpits and drag him.
Yeah, just over
Oh,
into the stables.
Yeah, I'll use one of the stables as a makeshift prison cell.
Oh, and do any of you recognize this? She'll hold up the amulet with the stag's head.
what would we need to roll to know what that is?
Would knowledge religion cover that?
Knowledge rolls and cover what?
The
Amulet.
medallion.
You could do an appraise or a knowledge local.
I don't have
Appraise would
knowledge
tell you
local
how much
yet.
it's worth. Knowledge local would be just information about like what the amulet is.
It's a thing.
Yeah, you know that it's worth 20 gold.
I don't have knowledge local, so
Neither do I.
I have knowledge local. Can I roll that?
yeah.
Oh! Well, I know.
And the
Oh,
crits start coming out.
I would
Yeah,
get that
you
for the heal
actually-
check to be like. Can I get that 2 that I rolled on the appraise and the crit on the heal check, Nemo?
Nope, you know the thing is worth 20 gold. You're quite skilled at knowing the price of jewelry.
Well,
Hmm.
So,
she is a lady of the finer things.
Zach, in your discussions with people back in town, you had actually heard rumors of a particular bandit in these stolen lands who had kind of come to power and started ruling the bandits in this region. Because before it was, you would have different groups of them. And you've heard that this guy has been pulling them together, kind of organizing them. As makes sense given the shape of the amulet, you've heard the name Stag Lord tied to him.
so as I'm telling all of you guys this story, I'm have 1 foot over the bench, and I'm like have my hand over my chin, and I'm retelling this story in this most like suspenseful and awesome way possible.
So contemplative.
So yes, and his name was Staglord.
So that guy is one of his minions, I suppose, or is
Lackey.
he supposed to be?
If we're really lucky, it was him.
Wait, so the amulet indicates him as Staglord, or is it like
You're not sure. I mean, this was rumors you'd heard all the way up in Brevoy.
Yeah, this
It
is
was
rumors. Yeah.
second,
I
third,
doubt
fourth-hand
that
accounts.
the head of a band of bandits would come to a place that they think is unimportant, like this trade post.
Yeah.
And Oleg, having already come out, would comment on the fact that the woman seemed more like she was in charge.
Charge. I'm sorry.
And he does remember her having a similar amulet.
Ah,
So
That
yeah,
could be a
this is just
deputy
one of the
badge.
lieutenants.
He'll agree that does, it being a sign of lieutenants would make sense, given that they both had one.
Then yeah.
Although, quite frankly, he wouldn't be surprised at all to find out that she's the one in charge of all the bandits.
Da, 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 da.
We should probably wait. We should probably like wake him up and get the location of where their base
Well,
is.
we do have Mr. Linkler. We can question him. He is whole and healthy, if a bit bound at the moment.
And he will be coming too around this time.
I might have bound him with about 50 feet of rope, so
You just give me the whole
He's-
50 feet.
he is immobilized. He cannot move. And probably can't speak, given the amount of rope probably covering his face at this point.
I don't
Especially if
think
you.
I would have covered his mouth.
You sure about that?
I don't know, man.
We need his mouth.
Might have covered a good portion of the rest of his head.
Everything but the mouth is probably covered.
Yes, let's see what we can learn from him, and then we can make better use of that rope. I don't suppose any of you know how to tie a noose.
What would we need to roll?
Uh, Bilko's gonna shake his head. Just no, I usually tend to make things quicker.
Well, beheading is quick as well, I suppose.
Firing squad?
Wait, are we killing him?
Eventually.
Well, if we're going with a noose, it's just that he's a bandit. We're supposed to kill bandits.
That's
Yep.
true.
She'll head over to this, and I hope he wasn't awake for that last part of the conversation.
He was.
And
You can
Hey,
see
man, we're
him
gonna
kind
kill
of
you.
squirming, just barely able to move, but still squirming within the ropes.
Well, maybe somebody should point out that it was unrepentant bandits. If he mends his ways,
We'll see. So I'm going to move the ropes around his head a bit to give him a little
You
bit
guys want to
more.
move the horse a bit?
Yeah, probably a good idea to.
Oh, actually, if
Well, the
he's
horse-
awake,
the
they're
horse would
awake
be
too,
waking
so
up
the
as
horses
well.
would get up, and they would just be very confused. They don't know what's going on here.
yeah, I mean, the horses were asleep when all the gunfire is.
Yeah, but they would still smell the blood, so they wouldn't be moving away from you as much, but they are a little on edge.
They're skittish.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll not loosen the bonds around his limbs, but I want to make sure that his head is going to be free. Make sure he can see us.
All right.
Psycho will lean down and smile. Hello there.
What? Oh, untie me.
Seems rather far-fetched, don't you think?
why would we untie him?
Okay. I shouldn't even be here. They threatened to kill me if I didn't work with them.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't even like this bandit thing. They just. I need somewhere to stay, and they, safe from the monsters and stuff. They keep you safe down here. Just gotta work for them.
Sense motive, guys. Sense motive.
Yeah,
motive.
I'm gonna see if I can figure out if this guy's bullshitting or not.
I can't tell.
No! A third.
He seems super
You
trustworthy.
guys got a -5.
Super trustworthy.
Guys, totally trustworthy.
Our lie detectors
Wait, that's
not going off yet.
no. Falling really low though.
I don't know why. That's weird.
16?
Oh, that's what I did. Hang on.
Z's pretty sure his motivation is fire ants.
Fire ants.
Yeah, he's. You notice a fire ant crawling on the rope, and you just kind of stop paying attention to everything he was saying at that point. You're doing a great impression of Antol at the moment. But yeah, you guys, he's telling the truth.
Or at least that's what we think.
Yeah.
You're all convinced he's telling the truth.
He's telling the truth.
If you recant your bandit ways and swear you will never go back to such a hostile and unsightly profession, and let us know everything you can about your fellow bandits, then yes, I think we can see our way towards letting you go.
Yeah, no, never doing this stuff again. I'll head over to Rossland or something, find some decent work. Get out of this land, away from all these fae.
Yes. Pretty sure you can find decent work. I mean, you look like a strong enough.
Is there anything after strong enough? He seems just kind of cut off.
Strong enough mustachioed gentleman.
Yeah, I just. Oh, I don't even know what happened.
Oh, I happened, but it's quite alright. You don't need to concern yourself with that. But like I said, you mentioned Faye, and I do wish to know about your other compatriots if you would be so kind.
Just, bunch of bandits living in the woods. And a camp, like, south of here a bit.
South of here a bit.
Where exactly is the camp?
Down in the forest. It's like, like 20, 30 miles south.
And, I'm assuming they have guards posted.
Probably. It depends on when you go. I mean, if they're out getting firewood or doing something, there's probably not a lot at the camp, but I mean, it's usually some people there.
We do kind of have their horses and their clothes. One of us would be dressed differently, or one of us we could dress up as like a slave.
He at that mention, he's gonna kind of wiggle a bit, like he's moving his arms. You took all my stuff.
Oh, I didn't.
I didn't.
I thought the rope was good enough for you.
I didn't take your stuff. I say as I'm like pushing a little protrusion out of my bag.
If we're going to cut him loose, we can at least give him his provisions so he won't starve on the way there.
I was making it blatantly apparent that I took his shit.
Yeah.
We can also redress him.
Yeah, he totally sees through that.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I love this composite bow, by the way. It is gonna be great.
What's it from him?
Yeah, he's
was someone
happy to hear.
else's.
He's happy to hear that you're planning on untying him and giving him back his stuff.
Sure. I mean,
Well,
if he's gonna renounce his ways, he's not gonna need his weapons.
I imagine he'd need his bow for hunting, and obviously we don't want to strip him of his armor. He can leave his
Fine. Here,
be given his provisions back.
Okay, how about this? I'll give him 2 days of rations back, a dinky longbow, and like 2 arrows. That should be enough, right?
As a question, couldn't we hire him? Because aren't we going to need workers for us?
No, not him. I don't want to see that.
We're gonna have liquid for him.
I don't want this criminal working for me.
Oh my god, Lake Blur. No.
I resent that.
Oh, too bad. I mean, you could prove your worth to us if you help us.
Well, I imagine he knows the area more than we do, and we do plan on exploring it. She'll look back to him. Would you be interested in working with the strangest group of we are?
Okay, out of character, guys. I really hope we aren't like being lenient on this guy just because we want Adolf Linkler in our party. I hope we aren't being biased.
No.
there.
No, he's
We
an
totally-
honest
we totally
gentleman.
just want Winkler in.
We just want Linkler at the party. Okay, just making sure we all on the same
Honestly,
I'm just thinking that
really
it's
don't
handy
wanna
we
go
need
back out
people
there.
and we have somebody. That's all I'm thinking.
Well, you'll go with us. Don't
So-
worry, you won't be
So
by yourself.
no, he's not going with us. Take your provisions, head north. Get out of this country. If we see you again,
You're dead.
you'll end up like your friends.
Okay.
We could duct tape him to my armor.
He's our ally. He got killed. No rage.
Rage. No, let's leave him be. Let's leave him be.
No strapping people to your armor yet. Can't do that yet.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we're
Later,
giving
I'm
him.
still
Okay,
probably gonna-
so guys, we're giving him back 1 armor, 1 bow, and a couple arrows, and like two rations, right?
Mm.
That's it. We're not giving him a short sword, right?
Right.
Okay,
No,
so I'm just
and-
like I said, he's not going to need a short sword if he's going to
no, just because I'm.
mend his ways.
What if I get attacked on the road?
Well, you have some.
Well,
you
then
have
you're
some
going
arrows.
to
You have your
regret
bow and
that you were a
arrows.
bandit now, wouldn't you?
What goes around comes around.
Exactly.
Look, I'll give him 10 arrows. Here, 10 arrows. The bow, you have your armor back. And since I feel kind of bad for you, here, I'm going to give you 2 gold pieces. There. Buy yourself something to drink when you reach some type of civilization that's not here.
He'll take it, and he looks disappointed, but he'll take what he's got. He recognizes he's in a lucky enough spot, and he'll take what he gets.
And we're keeping your horse, by the way.
Seriously?
Yep. Don't worry. You could use the exercise either way.
We made the trip on foot. You can too.
Do we need 6 horses?
We don't
And
know. There are
2
only
mules?
5. Well, there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where are you?
No, there are
1,
6
2,
horses.
3, 4, 5, 6. Oh shit! Yeah. Well, no, we're keeping him. We're keeping all the horses.
I think we can give him a horse at least. We don't need 6 horses.
1, 2,
already have 2
3,
donkeys.
4, 5. 1, 2, 3.
We have 2
4,
donkeys, and I ride a dog, not a horse.
Fine. We'll
Actually,
give
that's
him.
who should be tied
We'll
up.
give him a
isn't it?
horse. Fine.
Thank you.
Fuck.
Thank you.
After all, he does want to get away from here as quickly as possible.
Fine. We'll give him a
Yes.
horse.
And you are going to be heading north, right?
North. Yeah, well, I mean, Rossland's north and then
as
west,
it-
but north.
As he like staggers a bit when saying north, I just aimed the composite arrow shot at his face. He goes, north, right?
What the crap?
North,
North!
Zach, please calm down.
How do you say north? Spell it out.
I'm-
North!
N-O.
What is wrong with you?
Fine.
And
I'll
I'm
accept.
just gonna stand up and I'm going to push Zach away from the guy. Like,
Leave this to the professionals. You remember speaking about professionals last night?
Okay, fine then, Grandpa. You deal with it then.
All right then.
he just kind of backs off and goes back to the guy, starts untying him,
Where
and
is he?
pulls him up to his feet.
North.
North.
Now take your horse and get out.
Consider
Yeah,
yourself
yeah.
lucky.
You don't stop him. He gets on his horse and he goes.
You're such a buzzkill, Muffin. I just wanted to show off the nice new bow.
You're lucky. I was really considering giving you a color spray. Z.
By the way, which direction is he going?
Oh, he heads north.
Okay. Good.
Well, that was fun.
That was fun. Well,
You guys
but we
have 5 horses now.
Yep, we have 5 horses, which is just enough for each of us.
She'll go over to
Do they all
Olaf
have
and
pack
be like,
saddles, or do they have riding saddles, or what do
I
they
mean, if they
have?
ride them here, I imagine they have riding saddles.
Well, there was one extra horse, so I think one of them is going to have pack saddles.
There were actually 2 extra horses. There were only 4 people and 6 horses.
There we go.
Yeah, 2 of them
well,
were brought
remember,
entirely
they came
for
here to
carrying
take
stuff.
a bunch of crap and leave.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we still aren't done. We need to take care of the camp. We just took care of this one, but they'll be back.
Yeah.
So,
She'll head over to him and be
So-
like, I hope you're not too terribly disappointed by that.
I can't believe you let him go.
Yes, well,
At least he
I
killed
mean,
the others.
Don't
he
worry about
did
it.
say that he was going to give up the banditing life, and if we do see him around again, we're not giving him a second chance.
Oh, like just so we're clear, you did notice that we took care of all of them in less than 5 seconds.
No, it did sound pretty quick.
It was like 10 seconds.
You are aware, Oleg,
I-
that they barely had one full turn of action before we took them out.
Okay.
And half of
you're-
them didn't
you're
even
a
have
weird
that.
one, but
Hey man, surprise
But,
act.
yeah,
Surprise rounds.
They only got 1 round, whatever that means.
Whatever that means.
I do want to thank you for dealing with that. If you ever need a place to stay or a nice meal, you're welcome to stay here. And I got some things I can give you, maybe help you out.
Thank you.
We appreciate the courtesy.
And like we said, we do fully intend to find the source of these and finish the job, as it were.
In fact, the day's still young. Maybe we should take care of that right now. I mean, these guys were chumps. We barely broke a sweat.
More guys to shoot? Yay!
We don't want them figuring out that their little party here was intercepted. The sooner we act on that, the better.
I agree with Miss Beautiful over there. We should take care of things right now. I
Well,
wink over at her.
Maybe we should have breakfast first.
Oh, yes.
Well, yeah, you did miss out on.
Right, we were preparing for an ambush.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike
And that was a
some
very
people I know.
and that was a very successful ambush, I might say, Grandpa.
To Olaf. But yes, anything that you could do to help us in our journey south to eradicate the last of these bandits would be appreciated.
But first, breakfast.
Yeah, and so he leads you in to go have breakfast, and while you're in there to eat, he heads back to his storeroom.
There's an out-of Linkler in the storeroom. Ah.
Well, they're dead. Now we can live with the knowledge that there'll always be one Linkler alive in the world somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Don't worry, there are a lot of
More-
Linklers.
There are a lot of Linklers.
That should be like the default
And then look at the
character.
default moods. Everyone
That's
looks
just the
like
default
Linkler.
bandit is Linkler. Yeah.
Oh no, what have we done?
Dude.
So while you are eating your breakfast,
Dude.
Oleg
guys,
comes in.
Screw adventuring. We should just build a monopoly around hats, because all those Linklers are gonna need hats. So we just should.
So
Stovepipes.
So something that is really odd, none of them are actually wearing hats. It's a style choice with their hair. Which is really bizarre, but yeah, because it looks like a hat, and when you try to take it off, you realize it doesn't come off.
Oh.
It's confusing at first, but then you work out that it's actually a trick of styling, and you
Except
don't know
for-
why they would do it, but
Dude,
they
no,
did.
okay, so I take it back. We should just make a company about selling hair gel, because that's amazing how they get their hair to
Except for Antal, who still can't figure it out.
Oh yeah, no, he's still tugging on the hat.
No. I want to imagine. I want to imagine that Antal thinks it's a hat, so he walks into the kitchen room with like a bloody scalp.
He doesn't have a
He's
knife with which to
the
cut the
guy.
top off.
He's like,
Antal has no weapons that he could do this with. so-
Actually, I bought a dagger.
Well, in that case, you could walk in.
Let's just say that I shaved. I didn't mutilate the body, but I might have shaved somebody's head to get this hat off.
Okay, make
The hair
a
hat.
survival check.
The hair hat's going to be on top of the burlap sack.
Wait,
make
make
a
what?
survival roll.
Oh, that's
And Antal, make a survival check.
that's
No,
so
like
morbid.
I'm just cutting the hair off,
no,
not,
still you have
not
to do it.
anything else.
No, it's survival
Yeah.
to see how well you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is a very
20.
specifically
20,
set
come
up hairdo.
Please roll 20.
I thought you were going to say this is a hairy situation.
It is
It is that too. But no, we're gonna
Roll
need a
20.
survival check on this.
Oh, you botched it.
Yeah, you almost managed to get it off in one piece, and then you slip and just cut off like an entire third of it, like from the base up. So it just kind of falls apart.
I like to think, like, freaking rope guy wakes up from unconsciousness to see this guy in the burlap sack trying to shave the head of one of his dead compatriots.
I'd point out there is another one if you'd like to get his hat, but
Oh god.
you could. You could
I'm going
try
to say
again
that I'm
if
not
you're
that
passing.
interested in hats, and so my passing
You're
interest has
just
faded, so I find something else interesting. I find a
Fair
pretty
enough.
rock in the courtyard or something.
Okay. Eventually, the smell of food lures you inside, and you make your way to the table.
But then lights and
But for a while, you're outside looking at rocks. So as you're all sitting there at the table, Oleg walks in.
Wait, if you do the lights thing again, I need to be like, I will get you this time, lights, and run straight into the door.
I haven't done that yet. I'm trying to keep things a little bit on the down low.
But yeah, so as you're eating, Oleg walks in. He has 3 bottles in one hand and a sack, more of a money pouch in the other hand. And he offers them all to you.
Well, what's this then?
And to Fungi Forest.
Thank you for dealing with them. It should be able to help you out while you're out there looking for the rest of them. There's 50 gold in here, and 2 of these are healing potions. The others, called it a Shield of Faith. It's supposed to give you make it harder for people to hit you. Gonna put an aura of protection around you, I guess.
Sounds lovely.
tell you what. I don't know what like, but I imagine we're all just gonna divide this equally, right? Since we are.
There are 5 of you.
And how much is it?
I take the sack and the
15
4
gold.
bottles.
3 bottles.
No. Oh, it's 3 bottles.
Oh, 2
Three
healing
bottles.
potions and a shield of faith.
Oh, the Shield of
Okay.
Faith is a bottle. It's something that you drink.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a potion.
Okay. How
Yeah.
much gold is it?
It's 50 gold.
50 gold. So it's 10 gold a piece for everyone.
Yep.
Are we gonna divvy it up?
Well, you can ask Mr.
Yeah.
Grizzled guy there.
I'll
Wait, are we divvying up the stuff the bandits had too, or?
Well, no, we're divvying up this first.
Well, no
Right,
one
so
asked.
everybody gets 10 gold.
Okay. So I'm gonna take my share. I'm just gonna hand it back to Oleg. Be like, I don't need. You guys need this way more than I do.
You do realize he runs a business here, right?
No, but they've been assaulted for quite a while with bandits. I can't possibly take his money in good conscience.
He's paying us to get rid of said bandits.
It's fine. I don't need it. I don't need it. Trust me.
Alright.
It's more than enough with the potions and the shield of faith. Thank you, Oleg.
Does Oleg say something?
Yeah, I appreciate that. It does mean a lot, you guys helping out with this. Especially how long those guards are taking to get down here.
Zach nods.
Do we know why the guards are taking so long to get down here?
Not
No, we
really. We
don't.
just kind of beelined over.
No, not really.
Beelined it over here. So. Anyways,
Yeah, you don't really know.
also since we're in the business of divvying up stuff, I'm gonna. So we got this from the guys. I'm gonna basically say the spoils of the fight. 3 leather armors, 2 longbows, 70 arrows, 3 short swords, 4 days of trail rations, and 1 dagger.
Okay.
I would like one of the swords, please.
Sure. Take one of the swords. That leaves us with 2 short swords. Anybody else want some, so I can take it off the list?
I'll take a longbow.
Okay.
Psycho is going to reach into her backpack and carefully set out the 2 orangish bottles of alchemist's fire. And it's like, would anyone like to carry these?
I'll carry them for you, babe.
I mean, I tend to be a bit. I can manage on my own with what I can do, but I was just wondering if someone might be more interested in carrying such things.
Ooh, me, pick me.
Not exactly fond of having incendiary devices in my backpack.
Pick me.
That's all part of the fun.
She looks at you kind of warily, as if this is a terrible idea.
I'm already carrying high explosives.
That is true. Oh my, no, but between him or me, D, come on, who looks like the more trustworthy person?
Here.
And I'll hold out my hand.
I'll take them.
All right, she'll give one to Zach and
Yay.
one to Bilko.
1 incendiary bomb.
Alchemist fire.
alchemist
There is
fire.
a difference.
Potatoes. So anybody want any? I still have 1 bow available, 3 leather armors, 2 short swords. Trail rations. Is anybody short on the trail rations?
I'll take some of the rations.
How much do you want?
If no one else wants any, I'll take both.
Oh, there's 4 of them, so you take 2. Okay, so that's 2 days. That's 2 days of rations off the thingy. So I guess if nobody else, I'll just keep the rest. So. Does anybody need arrows? Apparently, I have now.
I'll need some arrows too.
How much arrows do you need, Muffin?
I'll take 20.
20, okay. Take 20. Do. Okie dokie. So since this is so yeah. So if that's it. We did agree to leave right now, right? After breakfast, we just set off. Should we we should probably leave the horses. We should try riding them. They're still kind of spooked, I imagine. We haven't trained them either, so.
Yeah, it might take a little time
Yeah.
to get the horses under control.
Yeah, so we're huffing it then.
He did say it would be 20 or 30 miles, didn't he?
Yeah, towards the south. That's what he said.
I want to be higher level when I can just appear places around the map. It's poop.
Yeah, so we need to.
Why can't we just have like a
fast travel
flying
system.
horse?
Yeah, we do flying horse.
Yeah.
So, if we'll do.
How long would it take to get there on foot?
There's a check where you would know that because you don't exactly know where you're headed. You just know it's south. If you're riding the horses, actually, because one of you's riding the dog, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Colton, do you have the stat line for that dog?
Yes, I do somewhere.
I love how
25
Akiva
years already
always.
done.
Pretty sure the
runs-
dogs.
Riding dog.
I think the dogs still have a movement speed of 40.
Yeah, it's a riding dog, right?
Yeah.
40 feet. Okay. Well, I was just wondering because
Take it back,
horses
I
have a speed
don't.
of 50, but you guys go off of the slowest thing. So you guys would be going off of a 40-foot move speed.
Yep.
Okay. Well, he did mention that they were in the woods. And that it was to the south. Given that it's 20 or 30 miles, you don't know how much of it's in the woods, but you would figure. Well, the one most likely to know would be Bilko. He would figure that it would probably be. Let's see. If it's 20 to 30 miles, anywhere from 10 to 16 hours, depending on the terrain.
So it might take us a while to
Yeah,
get there.
we can
And
We could leave the
possibly
horses
slower
here.
if you guys have, get lost in any way.
I'm sure they weren't expecting these guys back
Yeah.
too terribly soon. But we probably should take things a bit quiet since the horses would not exactly be the quietest way of working.
Yeah.
Well, we could use the horses to, move around, and as soon as it looks like we, hit those woods, we can go on foot.
Yes, but how long would it take to get the horses not so
Yeah.
agitated?
That's the problem. The horses are still. I wasn't able to put up a point into animal undelightable, but I'm really good at it because it's charisma based.
You're really good at something you can't use. Yeah.
Nope, not yet. Wait until level 2.
Yeah, you could make an attempt with just a charisma check to try and calm the horses down,
Okay.
but
Watch me roll.
Yeah, I ain't gonna try that.
Watch me roll a nat 20.
let me
Keep your spray handy.
Boom.
wasn't quite sure what that one said there. 16 isn't bad.
As he's trying to do the
Where did
spawns.
these horses be?
Hey, horses! You should totally be chill.
For breakfast, so they might have calmed down a bit.
Yeah, I would say that's enough to calm it down a bit.
I mean, who could say no to this face?
Me.
Well,
We might
You're
want to just leave them
Yeah,
here.
I'd say you managed to calm it down.
yay!
I'm just worried they'll end up bolting.
No, don't worry. As long as we have, do they have the saddles and everything? We could just tie them to trees and whatnot.
Well, yeah, they were ridden in, so
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. So yeah, we don't. They'll be fine.
Yeah, no, they've calmed down enough. You think you should be able to ride them.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So let's head out then.
Alrighty.
Nemo, I'm gonna leave some junk in the boys' room because right now I'm encumbered because I have so much stuff in my sack.
Okay.
Giggity. So
Oh God.
I'm gonna just put some stuff there to go back into a light load, and then
You
head
could
out.
put it on my burrows. They're like on light loads, I think.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I shall not burden you with my load.
Never hurts to have throwing short swords.
before we head out, I'm gonna go into the stable and see if our good friend has woken up yet.
No, they're still out.
Okay.
They are all very much still out.
Well, because I knew that the two guys looks like they just kind of cacked it, but there was the other guy.
No, they look almost as bad as him.
Hmm.
Yeah. They're a little bit better, but they're both in really bad shape.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm going to show them the mercy of my club before they can wake up.
I was gonna finish them all off.
Yep.
Okay, you can just coup de grace them all. It'll instantly work.
When we return,
appropriate
when we
noises.
return,
Keep it simple.
huh? They're still sleeping, man.
Doop-doop-doo.
By the way, I'm taking chocolate. Dibs on chocolate.
Okay.
My horse.
I don't have anything for riding dog.
Okay, I found the page for it, so we're good.
I'm gonna take Misty here.
I don't mind.
Hi ho,
Well,
Silver! Away!
Okay, so let's see.
Wilbur.
So this one's gonna go to Z.
Oh, which one was the horse that I knocked out? No, the two horses I knocked out.
Murderer.
I believe he took one of them.
Yeah.
But let me just make some changes to these real quick. So let's see. I believe Bilko's standing by the one that you knocked out.
I knocked out two of them.
Yeah, but the guy took one of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was the closest one to him, so he just took it.
All right.
Let's see. So this one's for you. But yeah, if you guys want to head out. Should be able to do that.
If only we had some kind of ranger of the north.
Strider.
Yeah, I don't have anything for the dog yet, but I can get something later for you.
I suppose we could just leave that spare horse with Oleg.
You can just stay in the stable for now, unless you guys want to bring him.
He might be able to
Well.
sell it later.
Anytime the dog happens to be around, I'll actually be riding him, so he won't get into combat anyways, so...
Okay, fair enough. So yeah, that should work. All right, let's head to the map, and you guys can start exploring.
Do-do-do-do.
So how big is a single square?
So each hex is 12 miles in the path, and you guys are riding the horses for now.
Yep.
Okay.
So this is 24 miles.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, just about.
I mean,
It's about.
I walked over 15 miles, so to get places. So this is fine.
So yeah, which way would you like to go?
We're going straight south, right?
Let's go straight south. Okay. It'll take you about 4 hours to get to the edge of the forest.
Alrighty.
So that would make it kind of mid-afternoon, like. Oh wait, no, because you guys would leave early. We're on the second day, so that would it'd be right around noon by the time you get to the forest there.
Cool. Okay, then what? And we're gonna. They said inside the forest, right? This is where we leave the.
Yeah, it
the
said it
horse.
was in the forest,
Yeah,
but,
it's in
but
the
about
forest.
20 or 30 miles. It's going to be a little bit deeper in.
So should we
Is there
just
any
ride
kind
around
of
the
How
back?
far are each of these squares, these hexagons?
Each hex is 12 miles across.
Okay, so it's roughly somewhere within this hex.
Yeah.
Can we roll like a survival check to like?
Well,
So
let's
you
first.
can roll a perception check to see if you can spot any tracks that they would have left.
We're
while you're traveling down.
Are we letting the horses here? Are we dropping off the horses here and continuing on foot, or are we gonna ride along the edge of the forest a little bit more, and then
Ooh, do I see tracks?
Let me check what the difficulty would be, because there were 6 horses, 4 guys, that'd be large. I think there's a decent chance you guys have spotted some tracks, though. Let's see. So there's a difference between spotting the tracks and being able to follow them. So yeah, so Bilko and Deckard both notice some tracks. Anyone who's trained in survival can attempt to follow those tracks now that you've reached the edge of the woods.
nope.
I think I've got a point in that.
I'm not trained in survival.
Can only one person roll for it, or
So if you've placed a rank in survival, you're trained. Oh, actually, anyone can attempt this check. It's a low enough DC.
Oh.
So yeah, you guys actually do find a trail and are able to follow the tracks there.
Okay.
Neat.
Okay.
sick?
So you will have to make a.
So we left. We're leaving the horses. We left the horses, right?
Leaving the horse behind? Okay. So you now have a 30-foot move speed. Alrighty. It's around noon. So every mile, you'll have to make another survival check to make sure you can keep following the tracks.
Okay.
But as long as you can follow the tracks, you will find your way through.
Oh,
So that'll get you through for a bit. Okay.
I'm going
And you guys will be going
to.
through the forest.
I'm gonna try to assist Deckard in his tracking ability. So
Okay. Which of you are actually trained in survival? Is it just Deckard and Bilko,
Bilko.
or is Bilko the only one that's actually trained?
I have a point in it. I think it's checked under my
right,
list.
it's
Anyway.
checked, but you have to have a skill
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, you
In
have to
rank.
actually put a rank in it.
If that's the case, yeah, I think I might be the only one who has a point in it.
Yeah, I think you're
Okay.
right.
Okay. Yeah, I was just wondering on that. Okay. So. Okay. Let's go ahead do one more roll for survival check. So you nearly lose the trail, but you do manage to spot it again as you're continuing through. That said, as you reach the edge of this hex, getting to about this point, it's gotten to be, it's been about 8 hours traveling through the forest to get to that point. You still haven't reached the camp, but you have been able to stay on the trail, but it's starting to get dark. It's now about 8:30 in the evening.
Jeez.
So do you want to continue trying to follow the tracks in the dark, or do you want to find a place to camp for the night?
We should probably camp before it gets any darker.
Yeah, we should camp.
Yeah, let's camp.
Is there any way we could tell based on like the tracks or anything, or how old they are, to tell how far we are from the camp?
Seems like it'd be a bit of a worn trail since they use it fairly often, don't they?
Yeah, so having looked at the tracks and been following them all day, you can tell these are the tracks of about 6 horses heading north towards where you came from. You also notice some older tracks, but they've mostly faded.
Well, let's see, because we're in the middle of the woods. I'm gonna see if I can forage a bit of food as we try to find a spot to make camp.
Okay. So you'll take like an hour to look for something while everyone else is setting up camp?
Mm-hmm. I'll use my new
Okay.
spiffy bow.
Alrighty, go ahead, roll a survival check with a... Yeah, that'll give you... Yep, you managed to find enough food for the entire party.
Nice.
Thank you.
And then, do we want to keep going, or do we want to call it with you guys calling it a night?
I don't know. How are you guys?
I don't know who has work or whatever, so...
I've got festivities tomorrow with the family.
I do have an early morning tomorrow as well.
Then I guess we should probably stop here then.
I mean, I'm good.
Alrighty, so we'll...
Do we have a consensus?
Alright.
Alright.
I believe we are going to end it here.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not kind of split in the middle, but that is still 2 people who gotta get up tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh well.
Alrighty, so we'll call it there, and the next time it'll pick up with you guys camping in the woods.
Da-da-da-da.
Hoping you don't get murderized by wandering trolls.
If we killed those guys, these trolls are gonna be chump change. Stay tuned as we...
Yes,
Trolls
that
at
is,
level
that
1.
is how the order of power goes.
Stay tuned as next time we get TPK'd by really angry sloths.
I'm looking forward to like a murder of owl bears just coming by and being like, oh,